Hello. And welcome to our show of Camaraderie and Shenanigans. I'm very happy to have you here. We have a bet currently. We're just waiting to see who's going to fail first. Tensions are high. Oh my god. There it is! There it is!
We tried so hard.
You guys were neck and neck.
The hello.
Yeah, the hello.
The hello murdered me.
I was thinking of like Ripley's Believe It or Not, kind of just like, and welcome to our show. Like,
all right, we have a stream to do.
Right. So Lauren gains a point of inspiration for tonight.
Yeah. God, I really thought, fuck you. That was bullshit.
Zach broke it and just you three just followed suit.
He didn't break. He just said dicks.
That's what
right
it was.
before.
It wasn't the,
Yeah,
the
that's
dicks.
right.
It was like the second he said hello, and then just.
Welcome, adventurers in this plane and beyond to Camaraderie and Shenanigans. We're very happy to have you guys here. Thank you for enduring our weird, our shenanigans. Yeah.
Bananagrams.
We're very excited to have you guys here. We're going to jump into tonight's game immediately. I don't think we have any current announcements at the moment. So I would like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for Camaraderie and Shenanigans.
Yikes.
What?
I think that just barely made it off camera.
We're on. Give us a recap.
Previously.
Alright, gang.
Previously.
You can laugh about it. It's okay.
I'm sorry, go.
Previously on Camaraderie and Shenanigans. Are you okay? Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
I'm having a Britney moment.
Classic. Trademark.
Previously
Unending crying, laughing.
on the Obsidian Winds Adventures. I'm gonna just keep going with
Just
this.
keep going.
Yeah, power through.
It's
Please,
just
God.
You had all found yourself. I have no fucking music. I am falling apart.
So chaotic today. Okay.
That was our serious attempt, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god.
I'll give it the recap.
Yes, please.
Previously,
Come on,
on our group's journey, we had seen a hurricane looming in the distance. We saved a rock. It was super cool. It got a boom, boom, boom.
I got a rock.
They still haven't statted.
You still haven't started? God damn it.
I'm gonna get myself.
A disaster. I'm going to DM tonight.
Here you go. Here's the screen.
Get out of here.
Here's my notes.
We went through a hurricane. It was crazy. There were trees and shit.
We shot them all down.
People shot them all down. And we got through layers and layers and layers. We got hit by lightning bolts and shit like that.
That's why I'm at 57 now.
After we got through a bunch of trees and lightning bolts, we faced some elementals that were guarding the inner sanctum of the hurricane. Fucking destroyed them, though my character went down. And on the way, thanks to some psychic connections that some people of our group made,
These two.
they were able to convince a flying lizard thing, Elder Tempest.
That was like a mile long.
Yeah, that was
True.
crazy long. That we meant it no harm. Specifically, someone name dropped someone. Who did you name drop?
Reverine.
Yes, Nuvering. Name
Name
dropped Nuvering.
Forgot about that.
And because of that name drop, the Elder Tempest didn't attack us, and we are now being transported to the heart of the hurricane, where the Arvalane, the druids that Nesta's been trying to connect with, are chilling, and we found out that they're on like a floating island, right? And what was
And they could turn into lions.
And I will set the stage from here.
Great.
Thank you, Zach. That was excellent, and honestly, quite the weight off my shoulders. I
Oh,
really liked
Kylus
it.
and Nesta made out in a dream.
Oh yeah, the most important part.
The highlight of the show.
Don't worry, chat's got you.
As that inner wall of that central tempest begins to break and pull apart, the Elder Tempest leading you forward as you sail on the action surge. You guys do begin to see that expanse of rock formation ahead of you, though it seems like extending out of the side of this plateau in the sky is a massive feathered wing, like hundreds of thousands of feet long.
I pictured a dinosaur wing.
Less pterodactyl, more eagle, we'll say. The feathers themselves are that stark white, and as that tempest begins to break, you notice in the center it's actually, I think it's starting to become night at this point, I believe, since you guys started flying.
Sure.
So I'm going to keep going with that.
You're the DM.
I'm the DM.
We can see night.
I mean, you can
In
see
there?
through it a bit.
We're
a
in
bit,
the eye of a hurricane.
and it's quiet.
How
How long until we get copyright struck?
Hopefully not at all.
Hamilton.
Never seen it.
Continuing with this gaze as you peer forward, you do see kind of where the wing meets the stone area. You see a massive spread of forest and vegetation growing on top of this area. Within it, you see a bit of light as well, especially Nesta. You have some pretty damn good dark vision.
Oh.
Twilight cleric. She has pretty damn good dark
Double
vision.
vision.
Yeah, she's got distance.
300 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
You're
I
seeing
have
bits
dark
of torchlight, or at least what looks like torchlight in the distance, kind of flickering mildly here and there. The Elder Tempest continues as the darkened cloud form that it started to take starts to fade into almost that of a fluffy white cloud. The ship continues sailing forward. You guys have a moment before you get into this space. Is there anything you want to do? Any spells, any conversations? But it
So-
seems like you're making your way to land in the sky.
Ferdinand, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I just passed out for a second. I think I hit my head. That's okay, I got a thick skull. But when we're getting in, we're gonna try to talk to him, right? Are you gonna do the talking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be a good plan this time.
There's something underlaying there that I'm not catching.
Definitely subtext.
I came out and you were all fighting these guys, and I'm the one who spoke to the flighty guys.
Oh, I didn't know you
Oh.
did that.
Yeah.
How did you?
Did you?
Oh, I should have talked to you guys.
No,
Yeah.
I
I
think
psychically
you handled
connected.
it right.
No, you did the right
Thank you.
move there.
I hope it's okay, Kylis. I dropped your mom's name. I think that's why they laid off.
We're gonna see your mom.
I'm glad that
This
works.
is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not just beat the ass of the first thing we see in here. How about that?
Okay.
What are you looking at
That's
me
a good
for?
So we're
Beating ass.
taking Nesta's lead. What if we see Nuvaring? Then
That seems wrong.
I don't really know her real name.
Neri Vareen.
Neri
It's only been said about
Vareen.
1,000
You can
times.
just call her Neri.
I don't listen. Do you
It's a
want to
power
have a
move.
moment
Doesn't
with her,
listen,
or
doesn't
should
take
we
notes.
stay on business?
Let's stay on business.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. I believe in you.
Oh, thank
Let me
you.
know if you need any help with anything.
Thanks.
Yeah, looks like you're in command now. Lead the way.
Great. Great, yes.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
You don't want me to fight them, right?
Right.
Okay. This is kind
This
of
is a
big deal.
peaceful negotiation. We're just,
Here to deliver a rock, right?
yeah, more or less.
Huh?
Oh, well, we were supposed to bring that rock with us.
I haven't.
Not that rock.
Just not the giant bird,
Yeah.
the stone.
Much smaller rock.
Oh,
Magical rock.
I can
Right.
see how you'd be confused though.
they sound the same.
They do sound the same. Common's a interesting language.
It's true.
As you continue flying forward, Nessa, you eventually start to make out.
With Kylis?
Hey!
That was awesome.
No, it wasn't.
Point of inspiration.
Yeah?
Yeah, that
He
was
just
good.
handed it out. Yeah, you have to kiss
Hard for
anyone.
my
Yeah, and you got your inspiration.
And it's a wall.
You're right on train.
No. As you start to see in the distance, some smaller figures beginning to fly. Wings off at their side. They seem to have almost look like horses flying in the sky from a distance. And as they begin to get closer, you notice less equestrian designs to their form. Their front hooves, which would normally be present, are instead claws of that of like an eagle. The hind legs more horse-like in design. Eagle wings on their back, and that of like almost a bird's face. You recognize this creature. Wolfgang flew on one, though he has a little mini figurine of it. This is a griffin.
I'm like holding it out.
Griffin.
Awesome.
On its back seems to be a rider. Smaller, probably halfling, maybe gnomish. It's hard to tell from this distance at the moment. Bit of scruffy brown hair, wearing some leathers, and some rough and beaten up pants tunic, and has a blade at their side. Currently holding onto reins, shield in hand, flying towards you. And then it's at that point, especially with your passive, you start to notice a lot of griffins and
Hey.
riders.
Oh boy.
Hey guys,
Probably a baker's dozen at least.
there's like a bunch of flying people coming at us.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Should I be on my griffin?
I think they're here to
No.
welcome us. Raywin, exactly what did you say to them?
I said that we come in friendship, that we didn't want to fight, and that we're here to see Neri Vereen.
So they think we're here to see her.
Well, I just said no. I said we're friends with Neri Vereen.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, I think this will work out great.
I think if Nesta does the talking, yeah.
I like slowly
Excuse me.
unsheath my sword. I just got it at my side.
I haven't moved, but my Eldritch Cannon is just.
I'm
Let's
Yeah,
keep
because you're
our-
still bolted down to the deck.
Oh, yeah.
Until you undo that.
Keep our weapons down, maybe. Let them know we're peaceful.
It's down.
Good.
It's still out.
Yeah, they don't have like weapons drawn or anything like that.
Okay.
One of them's just bearing a shield.
Always drawn.
That's true.
Bring up a portal and send the sword away.
Casting it into the void. Eventually, they do get a bit closer. Avery is kind of like, "Do I stop?
Keep going.
Fly as
Slow down a
friendly.
little bit.
Fly
Fly
flying
casual.
past him, or
Fly as friendly as possible.
friendly flying? All right, that's my
Maybe
forte.
slow down a little bit.
Slowing down. Going to a bit of a crawl. The Tempest continues right past these individuals as they continue forward, getting a lot closer to the island.
We should have gone with him.
They get closer, about 30 feet out. They start to curve and start to fly alongside. The halfling individual, now that you can tell from this distance, approaches, kind of looking over and just, Kask! Veska Budit?
What language is that?
You have no idea.
Do any of us know?
Not a single one of you knows this language.
It's Druidic.
Sim?
Hello? There. Oh, good job.
Hi!
Do you understand what they're saying?
Nope.
Oh.
All right, back under deck with you.
Wait, no, you should listen.
Yeah, give me a minute. I can figure it out. His eyes just just observing as intently as possible. Vish de dust.
I'll speak Celestial
Okay.
and say, hello there.
Okay, let's go notatas. Another one flies over. Bask, vive le chuton. Sufost. He starts like pointing forward. And kind of takes off.
That went well.
Forward.
That probably
Yeah.
means forward, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the universal follow me.
That
We
feels,
have-
that feels like forward.
We have a ship full of people who speak a million different languages. We don't understand what they're saying. What
I'm gonna go forward.
Sim's got to know a couple words by now.
Sim?
Mm.
What did they say?
Forward.
Well,
Great.
aren't you useful?
That's the episode title right there. Just
Forward.
forward.
The ship begins to pick up speed. It is at this point that you start to realize how big this island is. Starting to expand multiple miles ahead of you as you get ever closer. As you begin to see this island a bit better, you notice way off in the distance is this large peak that comes to a point, a large mountain in the distance. closer in front of you, you start to see where that bit of torchlight was starting to show. You see almost like a bit of an encampment or wooden structures that have been built in this space. Just at the edge of this wing. And where the wing and she got treats, she's very excited. Just where the wing meets the base of this island, there seems to be some sort of like fort that has been set up. The one who originally talked to you kind of pulls back a bit, meeting back up with you, locking eyes with you, and just Vespon, Sasatsuton, and starts to fly.
Oh,
Sim?
land here and tie up the ship, maybe?
A bit tough. Close to going there?
Go there.
Going there.
Let's
Go
go
there.
where he pointed.
Okay, go where he pointed.
Sim, stick with us today.
With pleasure.
Oh,
You can hang with me, little buddy.
Oh, little buddy. Are you a dolphin?
No, it's wheel
That's his
squeaking.
wheel.
And no one's WD-40'd him yet, so.
We never
That
will.
exists in this world?
Do I have grease?
Yeah, it's like a 3rd level spell.
Mm.
Actually, it would be grease.
Cast mending.
Yeah. Oh, kind of liked it.
Miss it.
The ship begins to lower down to the stone area. As you start to roughly land, a bunch of people are gathering at the bottom, and not all warriors. Men, women, children of varying races and ages coming forward. Probably a good 20 or 28 people are just kind of observing this massive metal structure coming down from the sky. As it's beginning to descend, ropes are thrown on top of it, and Avery just kind of chuckles to himself and just continues to land slowly. Landing on the ground. And everyone's kind of hushed whispers to themselves before the griffin lands on deck with that halfling standing up on its back.
On the deck of our ship?
Yes.
I will, because I forgot to do it when you gave us a second. Unless you let me retcon it.
There's been a lot of time, and I'm moving pretty quickly. So yeah.
Okay, so then I will have telepathically bonded all of us and
Okay.
sit together.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's perfectly fine.
Can I?
Mhm.
Because I think I only for my psychic whispers I only rolled for an hour. So can I do a new one? Because probably an hour.
I would say even if the hour hasn't gone off, like you have full control over this ability. So
I
if
just
you ever
wanna-
want to turn
okay.
it off and just do a relink, that's
Okay.
perfectly fine.
I want to connect myself, Nesta, and the halfling.
Okay. Sure thing.
But they're not connected to each other, are they?
No, they would be centrally focused into you if they were
Okay.
thinking their thoughts.
Nesta, I'm gonna try something. What do you want to say?
we come in peace.
I say we come in peace to the halfling, psychically, so they understand my language.
Oh, so you're the leader.
That's
Alright.
correct.
Oh, fuck.
I'll try into that one.
Nesta? He thinks I'm the leader. I'm just gonna go with it.
Could you tell him that I'm the leader?
This is my friend. Her name is Nesta Fane. She is with the Temple of Lunaris. She has questions.
Temple of Lunaris, you say? My name's Pakta.
His name's Pakta. He definitely knows you're the leader.
I'm the leader of the garrison out here.
He's the leader of the garrison.
That's fair. We'll see whatever I say is being translated to her.
It was a good bit, though.
It was a good bit. It was a very good bit. I serve under our leader, Neri Vareen.
Oh. Everything's their leader.
Welcome to the Saska Agril.
Oh, you don't say that out loud, do you?
Oh, I do say it out loud.
Okay. What?
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Pakta aboard the ship as well, right?
You do. Oh, no, they're dead.
They died? Okay.
They got fucking...
Great.
Yeah.
Never mind. Carry on.
I probably just recycled the name.
Great.
Because I believe they were first mate and was one of the first ones to go when they all got captured.
So last time we were flying in here, she could have just let us inside.
Sounds like it, yeah.
What a dick.
Isn't this like supposed to be a trial, though? I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, she did say it literally was a trial.
Groundling, he says in common.
Yes.
Groundlings.
Sure. Groundlings.
Not
All
quite.
We're from the ground.
Very much not from the ground.
not ground.
No, we are from the grounding.
Don't listen to him. He just says stuff.
Says.
I'm speaking in the psychic
Oh.
codes, so he.
Oh, right. My
Yeah, fuck this guy over here.
my groundling speak is minimal at best.
Groundling. They call us groundlings.
Groundlings speak. Okay.
I got
Okay.
that.
That's quite
Ground.
rude.
I mean, we're from the ground.
Are you associated with the R of Elaine?
Of course. I'm part of the Seska Griel, which is the Coven of the Sky.
Coven of the Sky.
Right.
Is that another name for R of Elaine?
It's one community within it.
Community.
It might be better if you just meet with Neri herself.
Well, we've seen her.
Is she here? Can you ask if she's here?
Not presently. She's well. So at the base of all these wings, we have stations set up. We're not actually in the community's encampment. That'll be closer to the tail of Dora Dorado.
Is
Dora
that,
Dorado.
is that the...
The Titan, yes.
And she protects you?
He. It's a bit of a communal protection. Offers us land and sustenance, and ecosystem, and we take care of him.
Are you driving this hurricane?
Oh, the hurricane. It's a bit of a group effort, but yes, we do create it.
Is there anyone here who speaks common?
Groundling. Oh, right. Mary does.
That's it?
Granny Nola as well.
Granny Nola.
Right, but she's miles north, or miles towards the head. We would want to take a halig tree if we're going to go to her.
I don't know what that is.
He says we'll take a halig tree.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
What about primordial? And I'll say that in primordial.
Speaking in primordial,
Yeah.
there is a lot of hesitation.
I was really hoping
You-
swords would get drawn.
Something you know about the primordial speech, a lot of people lack the physiology, like the physical capability of producing
Got
the
it.
sound of primordial.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Nesta, what next?
I really wish I'd equipped comprehend
Should
languages.
we talk to Nari or should we talk to Nani?
It sounds like we should
Nola.
talk to
Nola.
Neri Vereen. I think we should talk to her.
Can you take us to Neri?
Of course I can. Be a bit of a walk, but
Sure.
what of your metal beast in the sky?
Is it safe here?
Is it going to kill us?
No, no, no.
No, it can't. It doesn't think for itself.
Well, neither do swords, but
Oh shit.
No harm will come to you from this ship.
I really wish I was a part of this conversation.
all right. You may stay here. We'll keep a guard around it. Who's coming? You keep talking, and you keep speaking, and I keep hearing. So I'm imagining you two.
Mm-hmm.
All of us will come if that's
all
okay.
of us?
You're all.
We'll leave the crew with the ship.
The guy's kind of looking you up and down.
Oh, that's Maverick. He's great.
Roll a persuasion check.
Roll a deception check.
Yeah, no, he's proven himself
How
pretty
do
good.
druids feel about a...
About a man made of metal?
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay. All right.
I just...
Fucking bullshit.
Soren will want to have a look at you. All right, follow me.
Right. Here we go.
All aboard.
Aboard.
He gets on his griffin.
We all ride the griffin?
He points to other seats available, other riders who are offering you all another spot.
We all get to ride
Huh?
griffins.
It's just gonna take a while.
I will get.
They haven't said.
They said a mile, so that's not super far to the head.
That was for someone
A
else.
couple miles
Oh.
to the head.
I want to get on whoever is the hottest.
Roll.
I want to beat her to it.
I also want to race her to the hottest.
Athletics check. I win.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics check. I
First
win.
off, roll a perception check. You two roll insight check to see if you can even tell what she's up to.
At advantage?
Am I rolling perception?
No, you're rolling perception.
Perception.
Yes.
Inspiration. 11.
17.
9.
You guys don't know what she's up to. You all hop onto the back of separate individuals. You're 17. You find this a Goliath man, probably about 6.5 feet tall, large form to him. He seems to have kind of like piercings put into his head of pure bone that make almost like this crown around him.
Not usually what I'm into, but I'm digging it.
Septum piercing kind of hanging down, and a massive tattoo that extends from his chest all the way down. It's a bit of like sweeping, swirling vines with like pockets of flower within the area, though no color attached to it. His graying skin matches the dark black of the ink very well.
Clubby? No?
No Jari.
Not quite.
Before we hop off, I want to try and grab you real quick. And
Of course you do.
just say really quickly before we go.
You are mentally connected.
So she
Well-
can hear what I'm talking?
Oh,
I'm mentally connected to everyone, so you can
Alright.
speak
You're
directly
chatting
to
with
everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Rangwin?
Oh, no. So I'll talk to him in my mind then.
Oh yeah.
when we're
Yeah,
on
you're
the-
all connected to each other.
Cool.
Does Frogman hear everything?
No, you can do individual
Okay.
channels.
Okay, so
It's
if
not an
we're
open
on
mind.
the Griffins then, I would say, hey, I had a weird dream last night, that we did talk about talking to your mom. It just made me want to check in with you. Are you okay with the idea of talking to your mom?
Like I said last night, I'm fine with it. Just want to be more straight to the point.
Like you said last night.
Yes, like I said last night.
And she turns bright red.
As you take off into the sky, the cool wind of the night air,
I didn't know that's how you were gonna
relieving
play
some
that.
of the
I like
embarrassment
that.
in that
Really good.
moment.
You didn't know it was a dream.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Another one.
She's like-
You take off into the sky. As you get a bit of a look around this internal eye of this hurricane storm, you do see that massive wall of wind pulling across, though it moves in a bit more of a gentle fashion on the exterior. Flying across, you break the treetop cover and start soaring across, as it has a bit of a slow curve to the edge of this area. But this space is huge for something that is flying these people in the sky. Probably about an hour or so passes in the sky before you again, with your high passive, begin to make out a much larger encampment. Some of the trees have been cleared away in this space, opening up into a bit of more fielded area. Towers of wood align this area, and you see this massive pointed stone tail extending off the edge of this area. And when I say massive, the base of this tail where it connects is probably about 5 miles wide. From the sky, you can tell.
And it's a man-made object we're talking about here?
The tail itself, no.
What does it look?
Looks like it's made of stone.
So but it's shaped? Does it
Looks
look
like
like it's
it-
been worked into that?
No, definitely not. It looks like unworked marbled, or not marbled, but like craggled stone.
That's in the shape of a giant tail.
Yes.
Question for my own reference: are we Xenoblade chronicling this shit?
Maybe.
That's what it seems like.
Feels similar.
So, if it's
We're
been
on
an
a giant living
hour,
organism.
I would love to.
Get a short rest.
Actually, yes. Not what I was originally intending. But
I
that's
would
what,
call for checks on that. You're
Yeah.
riding on the back of griffins.
So, what I would love to do though
Sure.
is
Right, it's
see
sleeping with
how okay with
I don't know if any of
magic
you have
these
ridden a
people
horse,
are.
It's not restful.
So, I would love to start ritual casting to re-up teleconnect bond with everyone.
Okay.
And if they freak out, I would stop. But if they're not freaking out, I would let it go and reconnect us all.
The woman in front, who's currently manning your griffin, kind of turns and looks at you and just, Fest?
Mm-hmm.
Why is she willing to die for that?
Yes.
She pushes you off the griffin.
I'm rolling an insight check at disadvantage. Just. There's my thorn. And one of them kind of turns, just. Basket fist. And she kind of. Glaskin.
I'm
flying
going
forward.
to, as I up it with everyone, also include her, if she's willing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The connections go off. And do they need to understand a language necessarily? Or?
No, if they are willing, then it doesn't matter if we share a language.
Cool. Excellent.
So then, with any remaining time, I'm going to fill her in on how the city of Laminsa has been doing, and kind of telling her about Laminsa and telling her about.
What do you mean?
Oh, there's other big old groups of people down there. A whole civilization, multiple of them. It's beautiful. You should go.
Why? I don't understand why I need to care.
Oh, I just thought you might be interested. You know, sometimes dead space feels a little awkward, so I just, want to chat it up.
Silence is welcoming. It gives you clarity for listening to the forest and the water.
Yes. Totally.
Meditative.
Yeah. Do you want me to kind of close off this line then?
It is uncomfortable.
I'll just keep it there for emergencies.
Quiet emergency.
You got it.
You all continue flying forward. Before eventually you do find there is this large central post towards the front of this encampment that seems to be like a central takeoff and landing space for a lot of these griffins. Circular in form with a lot of these different arrival points. And they all start to expand out, choosing different landing points to kind of trot into at a full gallop. These griffins, and you all get an opportunity to dismount.
Okay.
Retainers take the griffins off.
I pet mine on the snout.
I feel like
It
my
is
griffin was having a hard time.
Yeah, you're just,
How much do you weigh?
Over 300 pounds.
this griffin's poor back.
It's like me on a pony.
Carrying a miniature donkey. At this point, you're starting to notice like a lot of hubbub is happening right now. A lot of people are coming to see the visitors to the Ara Lane, the people who live in the sky. You also see circling above what you thought was just a continuation of some of the extra hurricane is that Elder Tempest as well, who seems to be centrally located over this space.
Something Dorado? What was the name?
El Dorado.
You did hear the
Sheldorado.
name Dora Dorado.
Dorado.
Yes.
Are we still connected telepathically?
1 hour flying,
Yes.
but you re-upped it.
So I just re-upped it, so we got another hour.
Yeah, and you can do it like 5 minutes before you land if you want to, or even a minute before you land, however long the casting time takes.
That.
Yeah. So you guys are reconnected, and someone else also is in there with you, who can freely communicate to you all,
To all of us?
and is actively choosing not
Yeah,
to.
she can if she wants to.
She's weirded out.
But we probably
But we
wouldn't
couldn't
know.
hear their conversation, right?
No,
I'm
not
just
necessarily.
okay.
No, they choose who they want to like
Yeah,
go to.
I figured.
Can they hit everyone at once, or do
Can
they
they
have to
blast
pick one
it all?
person?
Let's find
Flame
out.
blast.
I think, yeah, because like in mine you can whisper to several people at once, or just one.
Yeah, I don't know if it specifies.
Yeah, it just says it links each creature to all others. So
To all others. So I would say like you could all, like if you want to have a group conversation telepathically, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can CC everybody.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
And BCC that gnome lady.
Out.
You're not part of the group chat.
Eventually, you guys are brought down this spiral stairwell and brought out before this expanding section. This seems a little bit less like a village and a lot more like a military camp. You see individuals who are on high wire, and they're currently balancing and sparring with each other at the same time, clashing swords. You see another group of individuals who are just currently working out, just keeping themselves in shape.
CrossFit, bro.
My.
Yeah, a little bit. Again, varying races. It doesn't seem like there's a specific community of races here. It kind of goes across the board. Tieflings are here, gnomes are here, halflings, humans, elves, dwarves. And I will say, within my world, elves are a bit of a sight still. A lot of them disappeared not too long ago. High elves, wood elves, of that kind of sort. But I mean, even Eladrin and Shatterkai are still supremely rare, even when the high elves were on this plane of existence a long time ago. About 100 years ago, a lot of them just kind of left. So the fact that there are still some here is different, to say the least.
No big deal to me.
Different.
Yeah, totally fine. Actually, kind of normal for you, having been in the Feywild.
For like a long time.
Yeah. Looking about the space, Pakta then comes back up to you all, and I imagine still connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody messed with that,
doing
so
the
it's still
doing
just
the
me.
continuation between you two. Wait here. She's saying hi, but she'll be back down in just a moment.
Saying hi to who?
Her pet.
Oh, Dora Dvorak?
Hard to Bergerac.
Not even close.
Dory Deborah.
Deborah.
Fesca. Her name is Fesca. Dora Dorado is who we're on.
Oh, I had them.
Dora Dorado is the... What exactly?
A sky and stone titan.
A sky and stone type. Wow.
Can you
That's-
talk to her?
I can't. Granny Nola can.
Wow.
And she's the leader of the Aravaling.
Oh.
Who's the leader of the Arvaline? Granny Nola?
Yeah, I'm telling her all this,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's...
Yeah, this would all be right back and forth. Anything you say, I'll say Pakta got.
I thought he said that Neri Breen was the leader.
Neri Vereen is the leader of this bit of the community. This is the Seska Agril, or the Coven of the Sky.
Do you protect the Arvaline?
We do. Material threats upon this plane of existence. I mean, anything that would try to get through this hurricane. So, technically you all, but considering Fesca guided you all, we decided to stay our hands.
Yeah, we may have acted a little bit in haste, but we were immediately under threat, and we were able to...
It's what they were ordered to do.
Understood.
They knew to protect this space.
Some, a bunch of jokers popped into my house. I did the same thing.
That's a great way of putting it. Not sure what a joker is.
Oh, sorry, just look at me, right?
Lightning sparking through the sky. Which I just felt, for some reason, Kyle's just roll his eyes.
I did.
Yes.
Really quick
Yeah.
before I'm gonna kind of bump Nesta on the shoulder and telepathically. Hey,
Telepathic show.
The
telepathic shoulder bump.
Hell yeah.
Hey, so you're gonna be chatting this one up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of a little like a compartment will pop out of my arm, and I'll pull out a little pin and kind of just put on it, and it looks like an eagle's wings. And then out of my head, and then that will,
Nice.
as I cast enhance ability, and give you eagle splendor.
Thank you.
You have advantage on charisma checks.
Nice.
It's gonna be so funny when I have to counterspell one of your spells and your machine just explodes.
Oh yeah, this will totally just.
Thanks so much. I appreciate that.
You got it. Knock him dead. Well, don't do that. Break a leg. Don't do that either.
As a lightning bolt strikes down, and standing at that charred center is Mirvarine.
Now that is an entrance.
Kylos' hot mom.
Standing up, looking at you all.
Hi.
Well done, Nesta. Well done to you all. You passed my test.
Thank you.
What do,
we
We win.
didn't expect to see you here in the middle of it all.
Right. Right. Well, I did keep that bit of information to myself that I'm at least part of the Arvalane. I am but one of 3 leaders.
One of 3.
3.
I kind of just assumed you were, if I'm going to be honest.
It's fair enough.
So, Nona, Granny Nola, Granny?
You can just call him Nola or Granny. Either's fine.
I
That's
can't
one.
remember the word granny.
Who's the other?
Sorn,
Sorn?
leader of the Seska Stas. The Coven of the Stars.
Down girl. All right.
Granny is the leader of the Seska Moose, the Coven of the Moon.
Oh, interesting.
The 3 aspects that the Arvalane represent: the moon, the stars, and the skies. The 3 different communities, and we assist each other in the skills and talents that we have available to ourselves. She has not looked at you.
I don't look at her either.
How does one become an Arvalane?
It was a bit of a rigorous questioning by Granny. I was not born here by any means, but found this hurricane in the sky and decided to test my skills and abilities. Little did I know what was inside. But made a friend. Pointing up to that massive elder tempest in the sky as she essentially tamed it.
It's a good friend to have.
She comes in handy.
Nice. So, I bring out the sending stone. Who should I give this to?
Pause, Nesta. Are there a lot of you in a rush?
Not necessarily, no.
Yes.
Then rest.
That's angsty Jean.
Let us make you some food.
Such an angsty shit.
Give you a proper Arvalane welcome.
Is there going to be a feast?
Of course. First visitors that have been here since, well, I came here, so
Really?
75 years ago.
What do y'all eat up here?
An assortment of foods. Fresh vegetables, fruit, fresh game.
There we
Do you
go.
grow
Okay.
it on?
Dorado, yes.
Wow.
He provides for us, we protect him. You seem to have a question there, Wolfgang.
I want to go hunting on this sky island.
You're
Can
more than welcome.
I can do that?
Yes, try not to kill too much game.
I just want to kill one thing.
That's perfectly fine. It's a balance of ecosystem that we live here. We don't take too much, and it gives plenty back.
Are we going to be here a while? Who can you point
You
me
can
to?
stay the night. It's starting to get dark.
You can stay the night, right, guys?
While there's
Yeah.
plenty of game on this island, there's plenty of threats too.
Oh, there's
So-
threats?
Of course.
Oh, this is the best.
Don't venture too far. Never mind, I'm not going to say where,
Oh dear.
because you'll just go,
I totally will, but I want
Can
to
we
know.
go like anywhere the light touches?
well, it's currently dark out, so let's say no for now. Try not to go any further than 2 miles out.
Do you have a guide? Can you
I
send
could-
somebody with me?
I could have Pakta come with you.
Sure.
He's an excellent hunter.
Love that. Send that guy with me. We don't speak the same language. Nothing could go wrong.
He's picking up his common.
I'll help.
That's perfect.
I heard if you just talk louder, they understand.
Is that true?
No, not in the slightest. It's actually a little rude.
Why would I listen to you?
That's a great question.
If I'm
He's a
not
quarter of his
needed
size.
here anymore, I'm gonna. Do you need me
You know
for
what,
any of
it
this?
sounds like we're
Pakta, this Kaskadorn.
I'm gonna
sounds
go.
like we're chilling for now.
Oh, yeah, you guys chill, hang out. I'm gonna.
Hunting
exit this-
sounds actually lovely. I'll join you.
That's great because I want to talk to you when you have a
You don't
moment.
want to. Your mom's right here. You sure you don't want to like
Ah, it's fine. We caught up the other day.
interface with your
Sure,
mom?
we did. Plenty to share and bond
What?
over.
So you guys are like being super weird right now. Okay.
Wolfgang,
Yeah.
don't parent me.
I was. Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to ask Sim real quick.
Who's just been
Still
examining
chill,
everything?
chill on my shoulders.
Dude's
still.
hyperventilating if he had a respiratory system.
I'm going to shape some water and like just make him a little ice pack.
his CPU is just like churning right now.
His
Spain's just going
liquid
nuts.
cooled.
I'm just constantly casting mending on it.
One
twitching.
language.
Hey,
He's more excited about this prospect.
do you recognize
Robbie?
anything about this land that we're on? Is it anything like the original people?
No.
No?
No, a living thing flying in the sky this big. A true titan.
Yeah.
I've never actually seen one before.
This wasn't like your original co-inhabitors?
I've seen the original primordials, but never the titans. The primordials are a sight to behold, but the titans are their offspring.
So we're like second generation right now.
Yeah, actually.
It's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
All right, I'm gonna get some lore drop from you later.
I mean, this beast must be a product of their battles.
Yeah, I want to hear all about this over drinks. So hold that just for a moment.
I don't drink, but this ice is really nice.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Don't worry, we'll get something in you.
Oh, all right.
We just found your new partner.
His love interest.
We'll get something in you.
I did something to my circuits.
Just because they're both robots doesn't mean they're into each other, okay?
It does.
They definitely are.
And then I'll look to Nesta for leadership.
As everyone's kind of beginning to break away, kind of settle down, you
Finger
two
guns.
hop off hunting with Poppy.
I don't go hunting.
You don't go hunting, but you kind of leave with them and then
If you try to like veer off, I'm gonna like
I
grab you.
teleport away.
Okay.
It's not what you
What a wuss.
Imagine being his mother.
But I do also want to reach out to Nesta telepathically.
There's no distance on it, I believe.
Infinite.
Infinite distance.
Yeah. As long as they were close when I originally cast
Oh,
it.
they were
Yes.
close.
In your dreams, maybe.
In their dreams, maybe.
Oh, right.
Alright, I'm done.
Great, so y'all just go do your thing and we'll.
Or you want me to? You
Relax.
want me to?
Nessa, it's
to
up to
fuck
you.
off?
This is your mission that you're on.
Well, it's not really going how I imagined so far, so I didn't expect it to be so welcoming and chill. So
Good that we're subverting expectations.
no, it's
but
great. Yes, yes.
I don't know what the rest of your tasks involve. That's for Sorn and Garninola to decide.
Great.
Wait. Her
More
tasks?
tests?
Our tasks? More tests?
Your tasks.
Oh.
Some of these are for you and you alone.
She did say that you passed her test.
Oh, I see.
Imagine there's probably a test for each leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting here was a bit of a group task, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm willing to bet either Sorn or Graninola are willing to put you 1v1. Whatever it is they have planned. Sorn's a bit of a eccentric fellow, so I'd be willing to bet on his task. Graninola is a much kinder, more empathetic folk.
What should she expect?
I don't know.
You can't give us like a hint.
Trust me, their minds are as much of an enigma as my son's is.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, of course.
Yeah, it'll be
You
great.
got this,
Yeah.
Nesta.
Thank you.
You wouldn't be able to do this if you hadn't got through that hurricane.
I couldn't have got through the hurricane without my friends.
Yes, but you decided to bring them into this. You had the wisdom to realize you couldn't do it on your own.
Thanks very much.
Let's chat.
Great.
She kind of guides you off towards her abode. This large wooden house. More of a hut, really, with like kind of this circular thatch roof that's been placed up. It's a very quaint little community that they have here. Nothing crazy, nothing ostentatious. They're not looking for architectural wonders or anything like that. They're looking to live. They kind of pull aside a bit of like tanned leather that's creating essentially a door, and she walks you in.
This is probably when you message her telepathically.
Okay.
You know, I don't remember you turning in quite that pink last night. Quite
She's
bold,
not-
even, actually. I mean to think you didn't know it was a dream.
So how long have you had that skill?
It's rather recent.
The dream or the kissing?
That was good.
Inspiration.
For yourself.
Yeah,
Only for good NPCs.
exactly. Sim is inspiration.
Well, other parts of the dream aside, I'm about to talk to your mother.
I had a feeling. I just felt like this was the right timing.
God damn it.
Anyways, could you do me a favor?
What?
I just want to find out if she has any ties to Lunaris, or if she's just part of the Arvalane.
All right, that seems doable.
And if you need me, I'll be close by.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Toodaloo. God.
There's no answer to that.
Oh
That was the
no.
best. That was the best.
That was way uncool.
As you embarrassingly
to
sit
watch that
down,
back.
a bit of like a fire is set up in the center, and a kettle is placed on top of it as she begins to prepare some tea for both of you. Anyone who comes into this space.
No, I would have I think.
You would have just
I
let
would have
Nesta
Oh
go.
yeah, it
go,
seems
yeah.
like
I
she
would've-
said let's talk. That was like a
Yeah, it
That's-
seems like that
you
was
and
a
I,
Nesta
let's
thing,
talk.
yeah.
Totally fair. Yeah.
Maverick would just be standing there.
I'll
I
ki-
would have.
I'll
I
kinda
would
come
have
back to everyone
followed.
after.
Yeah, I would have followed Pim to learn more about the
Sim.
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 Pim's still in jail.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's the BB.
They never got me out. I'll kill them. Prepping some tea for the both of you. And she kind of sits, casting a bit of electricity to the fire to kind of embolden the flames.
So which region do you consider yourself a part of? Moon, star, or sky?
I govern over the sky.
That makes sense.
We are a community of warriors here. Magic, melee, whatever it be. Whether you're capable of flight on your own or you need to be on top of a griffin. Doesn't necessarily matter. As long as you can fight in the sky, you're more than eligible.
And do you... That is very cool. Do you find, I mean, with this community being moon and starry and sky-like, is there a connection to Lunaris still?
Not everyone finds the same type of connection to Lunaris as your temple might. Ours is a little bit less worshipy and a little bit more in tandem with, if that makes sense. A natural cycle, as it were. Not so much for me. I could kind of care a bit less. No offense.
No, none taken.
But that's far more Granny Nola's areas of expertise, since she resides over the Coven of the Moon, and she does, in fact, stay closest to the very first Temple of Lunaris ever.
Oh, really? It's
Established first on Dordonado's back.
here? Shut up. That's so cool.
Back when Dordonado was asleep. Leminsa has a bit of a different history than what was told to you, to begin with.
Oh?
The Moon Lake, Crater Moon Lake, that Leminsa is established on,
Yes.
was not created by the impact of a star from the sky. Dordonado was sleeping there. And when the Arvalane left, he went to the sky. It was filled with water from the river.
Oh,
Wish I knew that.
wow.
Bit of a different establishment.
That's interesting.
The whole story was
I wonder why they didn't tell us.
They didn't know.
They didn't know.
The people who knew went to the sky
That was a long time ago then.
over 4,000 years ago.
A very long time ago.
Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Yes, sorry. This is about,
Breathe, Nesta. Breathe through it. It's a lifelong dream you've been going through, and suddenly it's in front of you.
yeah, that's true. I thought I'd be cooler about the whole thing.
You're handling it very well.
Am I?
I think you are.
Okay. The other thing is, sigils.
To the topic of wardens.
Sorry.
That's fine. It's the reality we face.
Kyla seems to think that there's a way to will them to someone else.
There is. You die in the process, though. The loss of the sigil is the loss of your life, and where that soul goes, I don't know.
Right.
Rylan wasn't exactly the soul-bearing type. He liked to keep a lot of secrets close to the chest.
Rylan?
The individual who created the vault to begin with.
Did we know
Created
that?
the vault.
We did.
Created
We've
the
heard it in
sigils.
passing, yeah.
Idiot.
Hey, that guy's awesome.
That guy sucked.
Was Keegan in another game? So he's responsible for this mess.
Wow.
I mean,
Great.
That adds up.
Oh, Victor.
And Victor wasn't that great either. He had a lot of enemies, so it was understandable. I get why he did it. But it definitely created a bit of a shit show for myself and those involved. Not short of you and Kylus. And my brother.
Do you think if we went to the vault, there's a way to reverse it?
Rylan's the type of person to make a fallback plan.
That's good.
I wouldn't deny it, but I can't confirm it.
Well, it's worth a shot then.
You're thinking of going to the vault to try and get rid of the sigils?
We are thinking about it. You don't agree?
I just never thought of it. Granted, I was on the run for quite some time. Should you be interested in doing something like that, and should my son wish to have me present, I would be interested in removing this thing.
Good to know.
With my immortality, it protects me from time, but not death.
So it sounds like it's beneficial for all of us to get rid of him.
Could be. And having one more sigil in that space makes one more puzzle a little more trivial.
Well, when we head there, we'll contact you.
Right?
And hopefully we'll get rid of the whole shebang.
I'll be there in a flash.
Thank you.
The teapot begins to steam and hiss, whistling. She creates like this cloud that lifts it, pouring it over onto two different cups, and she presents them. This is her mage hand.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. Cheers. To the rest of your trials.
Yay.
Yay. You'll do fine.
Thank you. It's gonna be great.
It's going to be great. No big yaks.
Not today.
Not today. Or tomorrow. Because we'll probably sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're wanting to go to Sorn right now.
Well, no.
And you get to choose. Either Sorn or Granny Nola. It's up to you. We can travel through the Halig tree.
The what tree?
The Halig tree.
Halig.
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 Mm-hmm. Halig tree. It's our means of teleportation across Dordonado.
Oh, that's great.
He spans roughly 12 miles, so it's a bit tough
Fast
to walk
travel
across.
Do you think tomorrow morning I could?
Absolutely.
I kind of feel like starting with Grandma might be nice.
We'll travel to the head then.
Thank you.
All right.
Any thing I should do to prepare?
Pray.
I can do that.
Dude, that's so good.
I could do the shit out of that.
Pray the fuck out of this.
I'm so good
so
at prayer.
fucking hard.
I've never seen someone pray this hard. I'm sure you'll find some guidance. As we'll kind of come out of this scene momentarily, Kylus, where are you off to?
It's around.
What's around?
How you make it
Roll a
perfect.
perception check.
No, he
Perception
bailed.
or investigation.
Oh.
It's up to you.
And I tried to stop him, and he teleported away like a punk.
19.
19 for what?
Perception.
Perception. Just kind of looking around. You see a lot of military folk. If being honest.
I want to look for that plum tree, specifically.
Okay. Looking about in the space, you don't see it. Within the area, at the very least, you don't know how far you might have to travel, or how large this space is, but you don't see a plum tree within the vicinity.
Can I ask about it?
Sure. Who do you ask?
Just randoms.
Okay.
I'll
What's-
pull up like a plum, and I'm like, "Have you seen this anywhere?"
Busca. Buscas estudam? Wat u dit? So past?
I don't.
So past.
No, I don't want to ask Reagan for help.
I would have told you that you are connected to one random.
Oh, I am?
flyer. Yeah.
Okay.
But you didn't go looking for them, so you found these two
He
jungle
went
bots.
hunting.
So you're super.
Yeah.
No, you're not connected to that one. You're connected
No,
to the
the
random one
lady
that
who
I
was-
was riding
yeah.
with.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look for an elemental.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
2.
15.
15. You do see one who's kind of carrying a basket of something that's kind of
I'll speak in primordial.
flying over to you. Just
Could I have a moment of your time?
of course.
Have you seen a tree that produces a fruit like this around here?
The plum. Yes. Points up to this massive mountain in the distance. Top of the mountain. Mount Dorado.
These specific plums will be magical in nature.
Zorn guards it.
Hmm.
The gate to the plane of air.
Fair enough. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Elementals are like that with you?
Maybe.
He's fucking royalty over anything he wants to be.
He had a kingdom before he had a kingdom. All right. Who's paired up at the moment? Is anyone paired up or doing some solo?
Us three and Sim, I believe, are just
Yes.
chilling.
I'm gonna check out with you three. What are you guys up to?
Well, I think we were gonna go. You said we were gonna go
Chilling.
find a place to get a drink or something, right?
Yeah,
Originally?
I think if she's just chatting with Mama Nocturne,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd love to stay nearby.
Because I want
but-
to ask Sim more about what he knows about the Goliaths.
Goliaths?
Or,
The
Titans?
Titans?
yeah.
Oh, they're both very big. This one's a lot bigger though. Much bigger.
Is this the first Titan you've seen, you said?
Mhm.
But you knew his parents.
No is not the word I would use.
Do you think you could talk with this one?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you can talk to the primordials, yeah?
I can understand them, but I cannot communicate in their. It's not a tongue.
What would you need?
In their current?
What would you need?
I don't know primordial, but would I know what primordial sounds like? I'm really smart and I've been around.
Yeah, I would say roll. I would say
Keep in
roll
mind.
for that. Roll a history check.
You've heard me speak it.
Can I
Yeah,
psychically
exactly. Well, I wanted
link?
to see if I've heard you speak, if I could put that together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I psychically link with it?
With who?
With the Titan?
Dorado.
Dora Dornado.
Dora Dornado.
Oh, there's an N
Yes.
after the R.
Sim, can I psychically link with you?
24.
24. Yeah, you would probably be able to understand if Sim wanted to speak primordial. He would need a means of creating and generating a sound by will that duplicates the frequencies that air and thunder can reach.
Which I know that Kylas just did earlier.
yes,
Okay, that's all I need.
yeah, it'd be interesting, but you're kind of like.
No, that's all I need.
"I'd make
So
that
we need
happen."
to dissect Kylus.
Hold on.
I like this idea.
Well, I would have already tried to have
Dissect
psychic.
Kylus.
Yes, that too. But psychically linked to us with Sim, so we would already have the answer to that. Are we psychically linked to Sim?
Have you done it?
When I
You
included,
said
when
you-
I did it with the party. I
Oh, that's true.
would've,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah, you guys are psychically linked. There is a thought and a brain in here. Maybe not a physical, like squishy brain, but definitely something that's thinking.
Okay.
And that just opens up like all kinds of questions about.
That's
No,
what I've
it-
been trying to answer.
No,
these
it doesn't.
questions.
It's just magic.
No,
it's
it
a really
doesn't.
easy answer.
Don't derail us. Got it. Okay.
If you want to talk to the big thing, you gotta have Sparky do it.
Oh. I don't really want to do that.
Try to do the psychic link.
I don't know, what would I say to a Titan? What if I freak him out?
Be very generous. Lots of like proclamations of their greatness.
Do they like that, Sam?
I mean, the thing is eons old, and it's probably seen some shit, so whatever you're gonna get it is probably gonna be no surprise.
Yeah, play up on its wisdom a lot, probably.
Hey, not everybody likes a kiss ass.
Wow.
That's
Really?
fair. I mean, I'm not one, so
Inside
I do
check.
anything for you, Kylie.
you don't do that.
Can I? How would I investigate the possible like psychic link with this Titan? Like, would I even know where to?
I mean, she's technically on it, so
Yeah,
like,
you can see the creature.
Great question.
Well, can I roll something to find out?
You should try stabbing it and seeing if a health bar pops up.
And Latin music kicks in.
That's the only language I need to
Welcome to
know.
Dark Souls, baby. I would say you can either make an investigation check. I would allow that, or you can make a persuasion check at disadvantage as you're asking the community around you what they might know of something like that.
Okay, I will do persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay. You do have a point of inspiration as well. Remember that.
24.
Okay.
15.
15.
Can use your
I can. Do
She's
I need to?
It's up to you.
Depends how dire the
I can take the. What happens? Because it just gives me advantage, right?
I would essentially say whatever the lowest roll was, you can choose between the two lowest that you did.
Basically, you could re-roll.
Okay,
you
I'll
roll,
use.
you re-roll your lowest.
We're not
one.
gonna fight anything. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. I'll make you eat those words.
29.
29. But the other one was a 24.
Yes.
So we'll go with that. That's
Okay.
still awesome.
Okay.
And then make sure to mark your inspiration gone.
I did. Yes. Thank you.
Perfect. Asking around, it does take a minute just to kind of get the information out and in. As far as you can understand, Doradonado speaks to one person, and he has not spoken to that person in 100 years.
Wow.
And that would be Granny Nola.
Okay.
break the chain.
It could be a case of
You're the main character.
a lack of consciousness at the moment.
Okay.
It's hard to tell.
Different people are saying different things.
Yes, a little bit. A lot of people are pushing out theories as well, and you're starting to also understand not a lot of people know what Dora Donato even is, really. They know he's a Titan that flies them. They know he provides for them.
Yeah.
And they know Granny Nola can speak to him. Beyond that,
But she hasn't in 100 years.
allegedly, yes. That is
Has
what the word
Has she
around
tried
this space.
and just no word, or they just know?
They just know the communities are pretty far apart from each other. Dora
Okay.
Donato spans over 12 miles.
She's the moon. We're in the Skyland. Or
Yes.
with the tribe. Would you call it a tribe?
Yeah, they refer to themselves as a coven.
The Sky Tribe.
Yes.
Coven?
Okay.
Yes. The coven of the sky, the coven of the stars, and the coven of the moon.
For Coven.
Moon witches.
Moonheads.
Mitches.
I made sure to look up covens just in case, and it doesn't specify anything in
Moon
particular
witches.
with witches,
Can I-
but they do get grouped together.
Miss is a witch.
Covens are not necessarily inherently
That's your
associated
girlfriend,
with witches.
Can I have asked these people that I talked to if they're witches? One of them.
Sure.
And you get arrested.
No. They kind of, which? Which?
This bit.
Let's vous dites, which? Hmm?
Do I know what a witch is?
Yeah, you of all people
Oh,
would fucking know what
yeah.
a witch is. Yeah, you
Okay.
grew up in the Feywild. Your mom had a court of witches.
That's right. That's right. Like, you know, magic that you do together with each other, magic that you do to like
Magic
fuck with people.
fuck.
Magic fuck.
Magic fuck.
Yes.
They're working on it.
Yeah. Do you do magic fuck?
Which magic fuck?
And
Yeah,
dreams.
so, yes, which magic fuck?
Which magic fucks?
Fuck. Which magic? Which magic fuck?
Okay, so
I
I
have a
think they're
feeling this
witches.
is kind of a dead end.
Seskornan, to this one, which magic fuck? No. Tell Avalo. No.
We might need some of like the higher ups help more to help connecting with this Titan.
Okay.
You're noticing a lot of these people do not
Yeah.
speak common. They have been cut off from society for well over a couple thousand years, so a generation of building
damn it.
a new language and not learning and unlearning another one.
But like some of them were born here. Most of them, would you say, were born here? Or they joined?
I mean, you imagine, depending on how long they've been here, they have to have kids and grow up and continue building the community. And
This is starting to smell like Voxstrom. We're liberating this city too, guys.
Damn it.
Maybe we should sit back
the
until
mountain's actually a tower with barons.
Yeah. Once the plot progresses, maybe we can, go on this a little more.
Welcome
But-
to Strumvox.
Yeah. I'm gonna skip scene until we get back to the main plot.
Skipping scene to hunting.
That's what I'm doing.
We cut over to Wolfgang. What are you hunting for?
Game.
Game.
Is there anything that's not normal?
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
I'm actually doing decent at that, I think. Nope, never mind.
I was about to say, your wisdom's shit.
5. But I get advantage because I'm with a guy that knows the area.
I would say Pakta would be giving you advantage, yes.
Was that a 15 or no? That was a 5. Okay.
That was a 5. Whoa,
16.
there we go. Yeah, you guys do find a buck within the area.
It looks like just a regular buck.
Initially it does.
Okay.
But you notice whenever it moves its head, the horns that it's presented, there's like lights at the tip of each one where it kind of extends off, kind of leaving almost like a trail afterwards.
When we left, by the way, I also took my armor off.
Oh, you're gonna try and stealth?
Nah,
Okay.
I'm hunting.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trying to be a little
Time's a
quieter.
weird thing. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Sure. Better than I was the last thing. 19.
19. I'll say for the sake of everything, you do successfully sneak up on this target, and you just grab it.
I do?
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely wouldn't do it like that.
Fair enough.
It's like slit his throat.
Okay, fair enough.
And kind of look at the back of the guy. I did it!
Kill.
Kill. What's going on with its antlers? Tell me more about that.
As after you slice its throat, the lights dim.
You just did something beautiful.
I just killed something beautiful. Sick. All right.
Any true human.
Veskorna, Carrie.
Travels to foreign lands and
And I
starts killing
like
beautiful
grab both of
things.
his legs and like fucking throw it on my back. Carrie, let's go.
Monster.
Oh,
Turned around and walks away. He was looking at you and he said monster.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
You bring back this kill to the area.
Is there
Everyone
anything?
screams in horror.
The Sacred Guardian!
That's why I didn't go
You
by
hunted in the
myself.
Promised Lands!
I'm gonna go by myself.
You went more than 2 miles.
No, Pakta.
Homie would've stopped me.
Yes, Pakta was there with you. He would have told you to not.
Buck was like,
Got him. Fuck this dude, right? Haze this motherfucker.
It's Hayes by getting him kicked off this island. I got a griffin. It'll be fine. Does its horns, antlers, whatever, are they special and unique?
Roll an Arcana check.
Anything else I could roll? Actually, okay, I'm okay
Yeah, you have good intelligence.
with that. 7.
Not a very good roll, though. I mean, they're fucking glowing. You've never seen an antler
I want
glow
it.
before. It's neat.
I'm taking them.
Yeah.
And then bring this thing to the butchery and just donate it.
Pretty much everyone here knows how to butcher.
you are the butcher.
Yeah.
I don't.
How to butcher.
I kind of got the. Who's this going to?
All right, you're a rich boy. You go.
He's a rich boy.
Skin.
You, them, who?
Me.
All yours.
He just starts going in. He knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly where to cut.
Cool.
And I'm not going to describe it because Dominic doesn't know shit about butchering.
You have fun with that. This was fun.
Take the
I'm gonna
goat
find my
first.
friends.
Friends.
So what is that animal called that I just murdered?
You
For
have
no
idea.
reason?
You rolled a 7, so you don't know.
Glowy deer.
A gleer.
So a glowing deer.
Glowy buck.
A glowing buck's antlers is what I got?
Yes.
Gluck.
The gluck. What's the gluck? Wild
Glucker. Gluck, gluck. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
You should be.
I'm ashamed.
That's right now.
Is there any other role play that anyone else wants to do?
No, we're not doing that.
Spit on that thing. God.
I want to find somebody who can tell me what these antlers are.
Good
I'm
luck.
about to drop this.
You talked to the guy who knew the most common in this town beyond Neri Varine.
Find Neri Varine then.
All right. Nesta, is there anything else you
Not
would
a
like
thing we need to
to
role
chat
play.
with Neri
Like a
about?
million
No.
things.
At some
Just
point
get
during
back
kind
to
of a
the
bit
plot.
more casual conversation, the tent opens up to you busting in with these antlers.
Hey! I killed the thing.
Oh my god.
What are these? What was that thing that I killed? It's not that important. Carry on with whatever you guys were doing.
Oh, I'm curious. What is that thing?
I killed the deer, and this is its antlers. It's not that important, though. I'm just gonna... Unless you got an answer? Yes? No?
You killed
A gluck.
a deer.
But its antlers were glowing.
Yes.
That's not special?
Well, that's what happens when it starts to grow up in a bit of a different environment.
So I just killed the deer?
You killed a deer.
Oh dear.
Deer.
Good job.
Carry on with your conversation. I leave.
You will find that
Stop.
the plane of air does affect a lot of things in this space. You'll also start to feel yourselves begin to change after a couple days, so
Change how?
Change
you'll
out.
feel a bit lighter. As gravity takes hold, Maverick just eats shit.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
I like
You'll,
being a heavy
you'll be
boy.
able to move a bit quicker, jump a bit higher.
Is this permanent?
No, just while you're on Dorothy.
Why does nothing good ever happen to me?
Is this like the Loamy Labyrinth in Zelda?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
You know what Zelda is?
I do.
This is insane.
Her legend is passed down from generation to generation. The first to the Arvalane for her wisdom.
Zelda's the swordsman?
Nintendo, please don't come after me.
Well, thank you for our chat. I appreciate it. And the
That was the
tea.
elf boy, right?
If you have anything you want to talk about, any concerns, feel free.
Thank you.
Of course.
Wolfgang, shall we?
Yeah.
When
Super
you
bum kicking rock.
when you wake up the next day, you will start with 10 extra temporary hit points
Ooh.
from the tea.
Ooh.
Got some hot tea.
And that's the tea.
That's why I asked who was joining for tea, because they will also gain that effect if they had any.
Got bike some.
Nope. Anything else you guys want to do before long rests happen?
I will send some messages to our good friend Bowby.
Bowie!
Oh, Bobby?
Bowby!
Bobby.
Yeah.
Just Bobby, not Bowby.
It's definitely Bowie.
Bowby.
Bowie.
His head is
B-A-W-W-B-B-I-E.
Yeah.
Bowie.
I'll so as if we're settling in for the eve, I'll say, "Hey, buddy, Frogman Dirtfist here. Hey."
The second one.
Add another.
We are really adventurers now. Could use some new stuff. Want to meet up soon?
Ask him if he
I'll
has
send
something up by his
coordinates
time.
later.
Do you know what I love about that message? That could just be wondering about BDSM. We're really adventurous! Could use some new things!
Is that how he's gonna interpret it?
He can interpret it however the hell he wants to. Bobby is a powerful being.
Mr. Hand, ask him if he has something I'm actually gonna buy this time.
Oh, honey. That's not entirely my kind of shop.
Well, do it that way.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I procured a few things recently that I think you'll appreciate.
You have one more.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. Hell yeah. That is one word. Fuck yeah.
I'll send another sending back to him.
Okay.
I'm burning it all right now, baby.
Burn it all, long rest.
Mr. And actually ask him about that first shop.
Kylus has slots to fill.
Wow.
Keep going.
Anyways,
Please continue.
Do you know? Never mind. Glad to hear you're well. I'll talk to you when we leave the hurricane.
Oh my god.
We mean weapons and stuff. Not sex.
I don't know where we're at.
I wasn't counting. You started counting, and so I didn't.
I stopped counting.
It's the perfect ruse.
And that was it.
Well, I guess I'll talk to you soon. Can't wait to see that sweet face of his.
Gross.
Some people love the beautiful but nothing kind of thing.
Empty.
Head
Damn.
empty, face
He
pretty.
called you vapid.
I'll be himbo any day. All right.
That's all I got.
I would pray before bed, but
Okay. Anything in particular you pray for?
guidance.
Guidance. Fair enough. All right.
Rollcast dream.
Okay.
It's just going to be more training,
Okay.
but I do want to ask if Kiriani has had any progress with the research.
To be perfectly honest, there, Kai, I haven't exactly gotten an opportunity to head into the libraries.
Why is that?
I've been called out to a different city. Not by your father.
What city?
The Eastern.
Why have you been called out?
Information.
Tensions are getting high, aren't they?
They are, and it pains me to not know exactly why.
It wouldn't have to have anything to do with Kindra, would it?
I don't believe so. But if I don't know it, I'm not going to rule it out.
Fair enough. Still paying the price for that one.
I don't think that's on everyone's mind. But
That's perfect for me.
it is. I'm only going out there for a couple days. I should be back in Aramir.
Do be careful. The few times I've been there, they're quite militaristic.
It's done good against the plane of fire, though.
That it has. Can't all be near the water.
Break time's over. On your feet. Let's get you in ship shape. Go back into a fight.
Question.
Answer.
Does that person have to be dreaming? That you contact? Do you have to be sleeping?
You asking
I have
about
to
elf
be-
shit?
What's that?
You asking about
I don't
elf
think
shit?
I have
How
to
elves don't
sleep.
sleep?
I'm sure
It
how
does.
I'm
It
going.
puts you into a
it
magical
does put me
sleep
into
upon
sleep,
casting.
yeah.
Yes.
So it doesn't happen during your normal resting hours. This is something
Yes.
that
does.
No, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
So how, if this person is in another plane of existence, and I realize I'm positing something that doesn't really matter right now, but like, I just thought this was interesting. What if they're not sleeping when you go for this?
The spell does not take
It doesn't
hold.
work.
Gotcha. Carry on.
Carry on.
I will also be praying tonight,
Okay.
but as just my normal prayer.
Normal casual prayer. All right.
Casual prayer.
Rest comes to all. Go ahead and hit that long rest button.
Yeah, boy.
And as dawn begins to approach within the eye of this hurricane, we're gonna go to break. A bit of an earlier one today. Yeah.
Because we got some trials to go through after this.
Yeah, potentially.
We're only an hour and 10 minutes in.
Usually I hit
Doesn't
break
feel
around
like-
9.
What the fuck do I know?
Nothing.
Well, we will see all of you guys here shortly. Hang around.
Yeah, boy.
No barrel.
Oh, it made me cry like 4 times.
Okay.
And welcome back All right. You guys have all just finished your long rest. You're all beginning to wake up in the morning. You're starting to hear loud commotion outside.
Question. Because I'm aware. Do I notice any?
Aware what? Werewolf?
I'm aware while I'm resting.
Yeah. I'm being stupid.
I'm just curious if I notice any nighttime protocols that they have.
Roll a perception check.
That one. Wasn't paying that much attention.
Oh, and you don't have inspiration this session.
Yeah.
Great kiss more people.
Thanks, Zach.
Thanks.
No, not much. Sim's kind of talking off your ear a bit too much.
Even as I've powered down.
Yeah, pretty much. He's just excited about the space he's in.
Oh, little buddy.
Little buddy.
Does Sim not have to rest?
He does, yeah. Smaller body, less amount of time.
Since I only need 4 hours.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to be up early?
I am.
Oh my gosh. I will say you're not up early enough. There are still a lot more people awake before you.
That's fine.
As they're starting military protocols.
Yeah. He's gonna join in on the training.
Okay. Sparring with a few people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll just like an attack roll, just to sum up the fight.
29.
15.
Cuts that dude's head off.
Your mother comes out. Excellent.
Well done.
Do the next time they're training you again.
No, you impressed quite a few folks.
I'm also shirtless, so I'm doing this.
So is he. A lot of people are very impressed with your style of fighting, and you recognize theirs. It's a lot of what the military and Aerobare use
Oh, interesting.
in terms of their combat style. You imagine your mother probably started a lot of this training here.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. A lot of acrobatic flourishes, flair, but it keeps people on their toes, keeps them guessing. It's hard to tell exactly which way the wind will blow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people recognize your style as well and recognize that you're very good at it.
Okay.
All right. The rest of the team begins to wake up. Is there anything you'd like to do in the morning? Breakfast is served.
I would like to find Miri at some point.
She's probably chatting with Pakta, eating breakfast as well. How can I help you, Rainbow?
Well, you probably answered a lot of Nesta's questions yesterday, but...
A bit, yes.
So this... Dondarian thing that we're on.
I'm just going to accept that.
Can you tell me what it was?
Dora Donato.
Dora Dornado.
A build a bargain.
Donald?
I was waiting for Glubber afterwards.
I heard yesterday that he hasn't spoken to anyone in 100 years.
Yes.
Do you know why?
No. I haven't had an opportunity to speak with Nola in a little while.
100 years?
No. But I haven't been here for 100 years. Just 75. But I chatted with her, bits and pieces. It's not entirely my place to pry.
What kind of being is Granny?
She's the archdruid of this grove.
So is she able to talk to Dora because of her druidness?
No, it's more a means of...
Psychic connection?
No. Dora Donato chooses who he wishes to speak with, and he chose Granny Nola.
But he could choose someone else. Maybe he's bored of what she has to say.
I'm not one to speak for him, but it's possible. I don't know the will of a Titan.
If I were to try to talk to Dora, what part should I aim at?
That told me so much. I would recommend his head. Get in front of him.
That's where the brain is.
It is?
Does he have a brain?
Oh, that's a great question. I have no idea.
You've been very helpful.
Don't feel like I have, but thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep eating my fruit.
Where'd you get that?
Right over there.
I'll go get some fruit.
It's an open bar.
Mm.
It's like fruit.
Fruit
Veg.
bar.
Fruit bar.
Fruit bar.
At the point where she like walks away, somehow Wolfgang is standing behind her.
Me?
Yeah,
Or-
behind you. Waiting to
into a
talk to
wall.
Neri.
Oh, like you walk away and you're just there.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's just like I'm there.
Wolfgang?
We're good.
Wolfgang.
Neri.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How can I help?
First of all, my condolences on your brother. He was a good man, and he will be missed. Okay, moving past that.
We talk about feelings in this family.
I
We're
am
really good at feelings in this family.
I am trying to figure out what your brother was doing here, why he was doing it, and if I should help finish whatever it was he was doing. And I'm hoping you have some insights on that. Been going through his books these past days, and I'm curious what, if anything that you know, was he doing here?
That's a great question. I hadn't seen my brother since I met you all in quite some time.
How long?
What did we agree on?
I think we said like
It was like at least.
it's
100.
however old Kylus is, around there.
Yeah. It was around 130,
Around there, yeah.
140 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 140 years or so. Not for a lack of wanting to, but there were a lot of things going on in my life. And at the time, I was a shithead little girl.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not really my business. Neither here nor there.
True. She takes a swig of her beer. Not beer.
Morning beer.
Beer and
Apple
fruit.
juice.
Totally
Brown
apple
bottle.
juice.
Love apple juice in the brown bottle.
Yeah, that's
So
what
is
I'm
there anything
drinking
you can help me with in regards to the questions that I'm asking?
In terms of his studies, he was a historian. In particular, large conflicts, battles, things
Yeah.
of that sort. And of course, weaponry. I know he came to this plane of existence, and I tagged along, thinking that looking into wars and combat would be far more exciting than pages and bindings and books and libraries. I eventually got bored, and I left. So
Left what? Him? Whatever he was doing?
yes,
What was he doing?
research. At the time, I believe he was searching into the Everlost War, but I believe
Where was he doing this research?
a continent far south, I believe it's called Lauthia.
I'm sure I've heard of that continent.
The Rissalian Kingdom. He
Yep.
made his home. Bright Seed Academy.
Hmm.
Did you not talk about any of this?
No, not really.
He totally did.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I stand by what I
Yeah,
said.
that's right. Said what I said.
You were knocking.
I can't.
No.
I don't know what
There's
it is.
nerds in my.
Again, shithead, didn't care, and got pregnant. So, my priorities heavily shifted into a different direction, and even that I fucked up. So, we're not going to go into this. I don't know what he was working on,
Great.
but he had a lot of interest in it, and it was supposed to help home. Not this plane of existence, my home.
What's wrong with home? That it needs help?
The last I was there, which again, long time ago, the Winter Court was making a bit of a move. A bit of a play on the other courts. Yes. Oh,
No, it's just,
I thought you were raising your hand. And the Autumn Court, which myself and my brother were a part of, along with the rest of my family, were caught up in it. The Autumn and Spring Courts tend to stay out of the strife and struggle between the summer and the winter. But they have taken our indifference and forced us into the conflict. And my brother wished to find means of keeping us safe.
Us is the family.
The family, the court we reside in.
I'm sorry. What in the? What do you mean when you I've been hearing this court thing a whole lot lately. What the hell does that mean?
It is a community, an inner circle within the Feywild spaces.
So it's not like a king's court?
Not how you would describe a king on this plane of existence,
Okay.
no.
Because that's where I'm going with this, and I'm like, okay, it's a room with some people in it.
I mean, that's not far off. Those people are very powerful people.
But it's also a community?
It's like any other space that provides protection for those who contribute to a common interest.
But it's a thing, right?
It's Nekrovska.
It's a city.
Kind of, yes.
You can't say it's like Nekrovka and then be like, kind of.
The concept is the same.
So
what it physically looks like is a moot point, to be perfectly honest.
It's pretty unmoot for me, because I'm not understanding how this makes any sense. We're getting away from the point here.
We are a space, a province, a territory that is under attack.
By
another territory.
Another territory.
Yes.
Which is?
The Winter Court.
The Winter Court is attacking you.
Yes.
And you're the Autumn Court.
Yes.
And the Winter Court usually fights with the Summer Court.
Yes.
Okay.
Not with, but against.
Against, that's what I mean. Like with.
Right,
Yeah.
well, okay, just want to be clear.
And then the Spring Court
has also remained neutral.
Doesn't affect us right now.
As far as I know.
Okay.
Again, been gone for a long time.
120 years or something.
Even longer.
Okay. 130 years.
I was with my brother for well over 100 years before I departed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, they're both old.
Okay. So, this makes a little more sense. I apologize, but you have been woefully unhelpful in regards to what your brother was working on.
No shit.
All right. Have a great day. I'm gonna leave.
Wow.
And eat my cantaloupe.
At some point in the morning, I didn't work.
Oh, okay. I thought you were kicking
No,
here.
no.
I walk
Here's
away and
like
she's standing there.
Boom!
Lie.
Another revolving door, just the same piece of cannon.
Flies have gathered.
She's
to
always
it at
about
this
to
point.
fight it before someone else walks around.
I'll think of some reason for Maverick to come talk to her.
Sure enough. Hey, rolling that one. Can you tell me about your procedures? Yes, you go and find Kylas.
Really quick, don't want to disrupt whatever this is.
Yeah, what?
God.
Okay. Anyway, I talked to your mum yesterday, and she says she's not associated with Lunaris, but other people here on the island have a weird symbiotic relationship where they don't worship her, but they work with her somehow.
But they're not in communication with your church.
Not with my church, no. But they said the first temple of Lunaris is here on the island.
But they're still working for Lunaris, and so is your temple.
Right, but it's like they kind of work differently.
Got it. All right.
somehow. Also, she says she's game to try and get rid of these thingies.
Lovely. One step further.
Great. So, when we go to the vault, maybe we'll contact her and...
She can help us get inside.
right. And we can all get rid of our sigils.
Exactly. That would be lovely. Are you ready for your trial today? You seem a bit manic.
Me? No, I mean, yes, probably. It'll be fine. I just hate not knowing what's going to happen.
You think they might poke at your recent distance of faith?
No. What distance of faith? No, I'm fine. I'm not faithless at all.
I didn't say that.
I mean, I haven't been practicing as heavily as I did in the temple, but I'm
Is it near us? Just
No,
curious.
I'm gonna say no.
I feel a little bit like, you know, I never turned my back on my faith.
I can see it, you did. I just said distant.
Hey, yeah, no, you're right.
But it's something to think about in case they do test you in that way.
That's fair.
In case it's more physical than that, would you like a bit of protection?
Sure. What do you got?
Reach out and touch your shoulder again, and cast Death Ward.
Thank you.
Protecting and guarding you, you do still feel that burn on your chest. And I would say probably during this, Wolfgang, you would see this as well, that Neri Vereen kind of tenses a bit during your conversation, momentarily.
I wouldn't say anything.
Fair enough.
I wonder if that means that it's not really warding against certain death.
I hope that does something. Actually, I hope it doesn't come to that.
You felt that too, though, right?
Of course. I don't feel pain as easily as other people.
So strong. 8 hours.
Cut to Frogman, he's doing push-ups. Just jacked out of his mind. He's walking on his hands.
It's more of a hereditary thing.
That's a useful skill to have. I'll have to work on that.
Me too.
Well, thank you.
Good luck today. I'll be around. Call me
Thanks.
if you need me.
Will do. Goodbye.
God, you're so
Oh,
so awkward.
Kill me.
It's hard to watch.
Your morning continues. You have breakfast. You converse. You're awkward.
You're awkward.
Before Neri does approach you, Nesta. All right. You've got 2 choices today: Sorn or Granny Nola. Whichever you pick will be the task that you take on next, and you'll just take on the next one later.
okay.
If I can give you a bit of insight.
Mhm.
Sorn's an oddball. And he's not like the rest of us. I'm a bit odd. I have primordial energies roiling through me, puts me closer to nature. Granny Nola is the archdruid of this grove. She protects, guides, and is the leader of this space. Sorn graduated from a magical academy and found interest in the natural world, though his focuses are far more arcane than I would say primordial.
I was leaning towards Granny, but I think I just want to get Soren out of the way.
That's a fair feeling. All right, Sorn it is. Do you want to go by yourself, or would you like to bring your friends?
Am I allowed to bring my friends?
Yes. This is your journey.
Well, I'll bring anyone who wants to come then.
Gather your allies.
Hey, gang!
Yeah.
So you want to come?
Yep.
What are we doing?
I have to do a test.
That sounds terribly boring.
A test?
Bye, man.
Task.
Yeah. Do you want to cheat
Wait.
off me?
A test or a task?
Task. Well,
Oh.
task thing. It's
Oh.
Do you need me
Trial.
to fight? Do you need me to fight something?
no. I might have to fight something.
Can I fight it instead?
Probably not.
Hey,
Alright.
if you
I'll
need to
come.
fight it, I mean, maybe you could get the same implant from Maverick, and I could help you out too.
Yeah, I'm sure I can whip up something.
Yeah. Although maybe we should do it ahead of time, because like remember the first fight when we met you, and like Wolfgang interceded on my behalf, but did it super obviously
Just doing what I was
and
told.
fucked up everything.
Everything worked out nicely. Everyone survived what we wanted to. Guess I'll just go fuck myself. Excuse me.
So many people.
Anyways, while he goes fucks himself, I just wanted to offer, I could help you out.
Thank you. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Any help I can get, I appreciate it.
Nesta,
sure.
do you want us to come?
Yeah. I mean, but if
That sounded
you're
for sure.
busy, I don't want to impose on your day.
We got a whole roster of
Tell
appointments.
us exactly how we're going to be busy in a land that none of us know about and that you deliberately led us to.
Right.
That
I would actually
But I-
like.
Robot's got a good point.
Yeah, that was like robotic sarcasm.
It kind of was.
I just don't know what to expect. So it might be boring, or it might be.
I'll tag along with you.
Can I leave if I get bored?
Yeah,
I'm in.
I have to see the Soren for that about a bit of fruit, anyways.
fruit.
Plums.
Oh.
Interesting.
Well,
All right.
I suppose the head can wait.
Head.
Never mind.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. That electricity courses through you all. You feel the hair rise on your body once again as she
I am
begins
a-
to share flight. Yeah,
I don't know what feeling you're talking about.
that's fair. Your circuits begin to. You R2D2 scream. As you all begin to ever so slightly levitate off the ground, she shares her flight with you all. Follow me.
Nice. How fast is this flight?
30 feet.
Is it
Awfully
sigil
slow.
based?
It's
Even though-
slow if I have to share it. Otherwise, I move quite fast.
Is it sigil based?
Hmm?
Is it sigil based?
It's her own innate ability.
It's her level 17 sorcerer.
I'm still gonna
roll.
pop my wings out.
18.
Damn it.
Thank you very much. Huh?
My wings are still gonna.
Fair enough. Nesta, fly with me close to the
Everybody
front.
has fucking wings
Okay.
with me.
I don't have any wings.
I thought you got
Maybe you can
wings.
fly.
You all begin flying off as she shares her flight with you all.
I got a griffin. That's kind of cool.
Nesta, what you're about to face, you need to ground yourself more. You asked your friends to join you, but you didn't ask them. You kind of just threw it out there, as if it wasn't important to you. Is this important that they join you?
Yeah.
Make that clearer to them. You said if they weren't inconvenienced, if they weren't having other things to do, if you want them there, tell them that you want them there, and then they'll make their choice. Have some confidence in yourself. Takes up space. You're a powerful woman. I won't see you shrink in the light.
Damn it.
She fucking nailed it. Nailed it.
Somebody come get her.
She got therapized by his mom.
She does have a
Wait.
plus 16 to insight.
Oh.
I did build her as a foil to him.
Rude.
Guys, it does mean a lot to me that you're coming. It means a lot. Thank you.
Hey,
Sure. No
Baby
problem.
steps.
if there's a
Sorry.
fight coming, do you want us to fight alongside you? Or do you think you need to take this?
I won't know until we're there.
That was good. That was good. That was strong. That was good.
She seems good. She seems strong.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
all continue
is
flying
shaking the
forward
foundations of the
before Nesta, you begin to see first, of course. Through the midst of emerald groves of these trees, you do see popping out in one central spot these golden and auburn leaves. A tree that stands out amongst the rest. And it is around this point that Nirvarine descends below the tree line and beckons you all to join. Landing upon the ground, you see this kind of light brown trunk that twists and turns around itself, almost as if two trunks were joining and dancing upwards, extending up into this beautiful autumn tree amongst this sea of emerald. Upon closer inspection, as you get closer to it, you notice along those two trunks are all sorts of runic carvings across them that twist and turn and fold within the lines of nature. Nirvarine looks to you all and, this is where I leave you. This is the Halig tree. You want to think about heading to the mountain. Just think about it. Right off in, she kind of shoots a bit of a hole into the space. Right up there.
Okay.
Place your hand on the tree. And think about where you want to go. Right up there, Mount Dorado. And it will take you there.
What if I accidentally think about something else?
I thought to ask that same question.
There's a chance that you could end up somewhere else. There's only 2 spaces you can go to, but it's not that huge of a deal. You can just try again.
Diagonal.
All right, let's do it.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right.
Thank you, Neri.
Best of luck. Keep her safe. She's trusting you all. As you all place your hands on the tree, it begins to light up in golden light. And you feel your consciousness kind of fade, blacking out. And as you come to, you find yourself standing on new ground. No forest within the area. You find yourself high above on a mountaintop.
We all make it.
Yes, you do all make it. Unless you guys tried to like fuck around and do something else, I was just gonna let it happen.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let's move on.
Finding yourself high up on the edge of a mountaintop, the same type of tree growing on this ledge. You find yourselves there. It's a little bit colder, but not terribly cold.
Is the view incredible?
Oh, turning around and looking out, you can see all the way across an expanding forest space ahead of you, and that massive hurricane wind wall off in the distance protecting the outer edges of Doradonado's flight. At this current space, you can see 2 massive wings extending out, one off, curving off to the right-hand side, and then another to the left that does continue curving closer towards you guys, but it's way off in the distance. Your height is the only reason you can see any of this.
Are they moving at all?
Make a perception check. 15. Every once in a while, you notice it adjusts its angles ever so slightly. Nothing too terribly massive. Well, it is massive, but its adjustments are slight.
Okay. Just make sure it was alive.
Sure.
Had this theory that it was just undead, like, moving forward.
Get to the head, it's just rotting.
Yeah, it hasn't like talked in 100 years. Like it just died, and they're just flying it like they're just flying it like a spaceship.
The concerns in Kylus's head, unless someone's controlling it, new concerns appear.
I knew it.
Granny Nola.
Brilliant.
Levers in the head. Yes, my puppet.
The primordial mind control.
But about this space, you also see, after you finish kind of looking about, you hear a bit of a rustling above you, and as you look up, there's a branch kind of growing out of this side of the mountain, and you see a very large, probably large for an owl, about a 5.5 foot tall owl person. Who's kind of hunched over looking at you all wearing these dark blue and green robes. Kind of looks to you all, cocks its head and, well, welcome to my abode. My name is Sorn. You must be Nesta.
Hello.
A pleasure to meet you.
You too. Oh.
Jumps up and just lands, immediately dashes to you, takes your hand. A pleasure.
Yes,
My
likewise.
hands on my sword.
No, you have no need of that. I'll heat it up. I'll burn your hand. You stand not a chance against me.
Yes.
Excellent.
I'm here for this.
Eccentric wizards for the win.
Yeah. Alright, I'm in the game now.
I would like to be in the scene. Fragment does. You must be here for your test.
Yes.
I've cultivated quite the task for you.
Great.
Heading up above. He just flies.
We
Should we-
keep still flying.
Are we?
Not currently, no. Nirvirine has to share it within a certain space of you.
Great.
Do you want us to? Should we all go?
We're heading up
He
there.
has left.
All right. I'm gonna cast my wings and follow him. Fly if you can. Someone grab Wolfgang.
Alright,
I'm gonna engage my winged
Okay.
boots.
I'll cast flying on Wolfie and then
I'll fly.
give him time for uppies.
Alright. Baby Bjorn, let's go.
Baby Bjorn uppies. I know yours were already active.
Well, no, I just
Oh, you just
put them
extended
out
You didn't
just
actually
for,
cast it.
for the
Help with
flavor.
gliding.
Yeah, of, like I don't know how to magically glide. I need aerodynamics.
What do you mean thought to
Yeah.
fly?
Yeah. So yeah, now you'll just hear.
Yeah. You all begin to extend upwards, climbing up the edge of the mountainside, before you eventually reach the top where it begins to plateau. Landing up at this flattened area, Kylus, you see something that you immediately recognize. A plum tree growing in the center. You also see a number of druidic warriors who stand guard around it.
His hands kind of immediately go into his pockets, and he kind of starts walking around.
Lands. All right, get down. Land. What are you doing? Why are you flying?
We're trying to follow you.
Preposterous. No one can follow me. And he walks away.
We just did. What? Who is this guy?
I don't.
I like him.
Soren.
He's something.
He's
Not Soren. Sorn. No E. S-O-R-N. In your common tongue.
Son.
Yes.
Get rid of the R.
In what tongue do you? Never mind.
Verlaine? You speak of the druidic language that they all teach here.
Yes.
Mumbling buffoons, a lot of them.
What would they call you?
So,
What languages do you prefer?
that's an excellent question. You must be the academic sort.
I am.
I knew it.
Professor
You're
Morgan.
also brave. A liar, Kindness. I've spoken with your mother. I know all about you. And off! Then he flies.
No, wait.
He lands right in front of the plum tree.
I like that guy.
By the plum
Follow!
tree?
Yep, I'll head to the plum tree.
All right.
I'm following.
Do we follow? Okay, I
Yep.
guess we're following.
Hey, just in case it seems you need to follow him and you lose track of him, here.
And I'll kind of, two things will pop out of my legs, and I'll kind of just slap them onto your back. As you have two
That's a
little
real life app.
Sorry.
That translated across dimensions.
I put two little they just look like little circles, little metallic circles. But I cast Long Strider.
Thank you.
I was gonna do that.
That's my thing. Stop taking my thing.
Yeah, how does it feel to be replaced?
Honestly, I was gonna cast enhance ability. I was gonna, yeah.
Welcome to my world.
That was terrible.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Hey, I'm new. I'm trying to earn points
What?
and be helpful.
What are you all doing here?
I don't know. You said we could come.
I said no such thing. She could come.
Sorry.
Why did you bring them?
I brought them because they're my team.
They're your team?
Yeah.
All right. Who am I to argue that?
So we
You're here to assist.
Yes.
Yes.
You're a
Yeah.
flinchy one.
A what?
A flinchy one. You flinched.
I would never.
She flinches all the time.
She flinches all the time. Ah!
I'm also a liar.
Damn. All right. Fuck! I've been bested again.
I
Damn you,
always tell the
Nereid!
truth, and he always lies.
He shakes his fist in the sky.
This man shakes fist in the sky.
Well,
party-
he shakes his feathers at the sky.
One party member always tells a lie. One party member always tells the truth.
You're here to assist.
Yeah, but she's still the main character.
She's the star of the show right now.
I already know that. Of course she's a star. She's here for the trial of the stars.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is the trial gonna begin?
Lay down.
Okay, I go prone.
I lay down.
I
Okay.
lay down as close to the
I-
plum
You
tree
stand
as
up.
Oh,
possible.
stand up.
I'm not laying down. Are we really?
You don't wish to be a part of this.
Wolf King,
Lay
lay
down.
down.
Okay.
I try to lay down next
Lay
to the
down.
plum tree.
We're doing this?
If you want to.
I'm just making sure. All right.
I'll lay down.
Now sleep.
We
I'm
just
really
did.
not tired.
Sleep again.
Was I able to lay down next to the plum tree?
Sure.
Okay.
I close my eyes.
Good.
I'll
Start fake snoring.
I'm gonna
Continue, yeah.
cast Intellect Fortress on you.
Thank you.
Fuck.
So
That does not look like sleeping.
this is part of my sleeping ritual.
You're a liar.
I know. So you have resistance to psychic damage.
I'm going to
and
examine you later.
Advantage on intellect, on
Define,
intelligence,
examine.
charisma,
Look
and wisdom
intently
saving
at.
throws.
Thank you.
As long as it's looking.
Excellent.
Which means you can't fly anymore.
Are you sleeping?
No. I
Well,
don't know how to
start
just
sleeping
sleep.
faster. I'll help you. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll just.
Wait, do me.
8.
You
sleeping. No, I'll help you.
That's awesome.
I cast melatonin.
Yeah, because the sleep symbol doesn't have a save.
No, it doesn't. This does not function the same way.
Okay, I'm asleep.
Peek at her and then enter my meditation because I can't really sleep.
He's a quiet sleeper. Just like Neriverine.
I'm continuing to fake snore.
You want to sleep?
I'm trying real hard.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He says aloud.
Is this a spell?
It is actually, yes.
I rolled real bad. 15.
15 fails.
Yeah, there we go.
Out cold.
Wow.
Excellent. They're all asleep, I think. Damn that Kylus. I hate him already.
Well, don't judge him too harshly.
Well, Nesta, let's talk.
Yes,
Sit down.
I do so.
I will sit as well.
Loudly snoring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Your move, Moonbearer.
I'll roll over and like tilt him up a little bit.
Like you could.
Get the sleep apnea out of there.
He sits up himself and you roll underneath him.
You become his pillow.
Just trying to like prop up the trachea in a nice way.
I'm fake sleeping right now, so.
I don't know that.
And you
My
are
move.
asleep, so.
What do I do now?
That's an excellent question. What do you do now? Can you source exactly what it is that you're supposed to do next?
I'm looking around. Do I see?
Roll a perception check.
You have advantage on all
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Like Lunars.
Mm. 10.
10. As you're looking around,
I can't flash of genius. I'm asleep.
yeah, kind of. Looking around the space, it takes you a moment, but you do eventually see these translucent rings that seem to be floating in midair. They barely camouflage into the sky. Large rings. They're probably extending about, I don't know what this diameter would be, but
Oh my god, are you playing Connect 4?
Skyfox.
Is it something to do with these rings?
what rings? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Should I go get them?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna go fly up to one.
Ooh, careful.
I hate this.
I love this.
Okay.
Gonna fly up to one?
Yep.
Flying up to one. As you do reach out to it, or
Yeah.
as you go to reach out, your hand kind of just passes through it. It seems to not have any physical form necessarily. As you reach that space, from underneath, flying up to meet you, he's just staring. Big, massive owl eyes staring into you.
Easily one of my favorite NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy's great.
Ah,
I'm locked in now.
how many of these rings can I see?
Roll another perception check. I believe you're still at advantage.
Yeah, you're permanent advantage.
Better.
Permanent.
20. Dirty
20.
20. Dirty 20.
As you look around, you notice them extending off in the distance, almost as if they begin to carve a path.
It's a racetrack.
I'm gonna fly through.
He flies through at the same time. You guys are off to the races.
Oh shit!
Oh.
As
So
they
you
start,
have
I
40
open
foot
my
movement
eye
speed because I
and
started you.
Thank you.
cast the
You have someone staring at you right now. There were 8 guards around this tree, and one of them is staring at you.
Subcast?
You're more than welcome to try.
I won't fuck it up. She's got it.
Okay.
You notice as you start flying, those little circles kind of start to as you get a little jet boost.
Your alacrity begins to really extend and your wings really take off in speed. I would like a Constitution saving throw.
18.
19.
Do you get advantage?
You both maintain pace. You're not taking any points of exhaustion. I should get some exciting or more exciting
Star
music.
Fox.
Mhm.
Star Fox music.
Right? This is what it feels like.
Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
As you push off, this was your ability to like catch breath immediately, to suddenly go from is this a cerebral test to physical examination. Here we go. You burst through that initial ring and suddenly dive deep down. It's extending off forward. I need a dexterity saving throw. Oh, sorry, dexterity check.
Oh, okay. Better fuck. Nah.
You have,
have inspiration?
Do you have inspiration?
Inspiration.
I
You do have inspiration.
Kispiration.
I'll burn it.
I hate that I like that.
Kismet.
Yikes, I'm rolling shit. Where do I find that?
Just a regular dex
Five.
check plus 1.
5.
As you come through, it kind of curves off harshly to the right. I got a natural 20 too. Not a natural 22. Curving off to the right, you suddenly feel like a sudden burst of wind come through that you just weren't expecting amongst this space. The wind patterns at this height are drastically different than what you're used to, not only because of the current altitude that you might be on with this, but also the hurricane magically induced in this space. You kind of fall off course, losing a bit of speed behind them. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
It's always better when you come from behind.
21.
Nice. 8. I fail. You start to notice as that curve begins to happen, he's struggling a bit with some of his wing beats, and you take that opportunity to try and get a bit closer. But another new curve is coming through. I want another dexterity check.
That's
Totally cocked. Totally cocked.
11.
9. You beat me. Coming around that next turn, you finally match distance, though you're gaining ever so slightly, catapulting forward. You start to see off in the distance a bit of this mountain range just continuing along, and you see another platform off in the distance, another section where the mountain kind of flattens off, and the rings are leading into that area. You're nearing the final end of this race. It's fast, but it's short. Make another Constitution saving throw.
5.
Wait. Can I give her my inspiration?
You can't see her at this point. Oh!
This is
Giving
a meta
inspiration.
thing.
This is more meta.
I've
I'll
done
allow
it
it.
before. Okay.
I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, inspiration.
Thank you. I can't do a saving throw with
Don't roll like shit. It's like your dex.
Oh, nice.
that. 22.
22, I got an 8.
Dex checks, you can give yourself
22, pushing through, you begin to gain even more distance. You're almost a full body ahead of him, but another curve is coming through with that one last ring. Final ring. Go ahead and make me another dexterity check.
14.
Natural 1.
Ha ha ha!
Oh.
Natural 1. As you curve around, he's suddenly caught off by your sudden agility in this moment, and it's just beautiful. And King completely
Nice.
goes off of course.
Got him.
And you fly off, extending upwards and landing on the new plateau. And as he kind of course corrects himself, it's been a while since someone's given me the runaround. And he flies over, landing. Impressive work. Ooh, I haven't had that type of a workout in quite some time. I think the true test shouldn't be an actual problem for you.
The true test.
A test of your mind. But you must make sure that the body is capable of enduring such intense pain.
Great.
Now that I have you away from your friends, go ahead and lay down.
Okay. I do so.
Excellent. Sleep.
But, okay. I'll try and sleep.
All right. Eventually, as you rest, the wind moving through the space, you suddenly begin to hear the sound of chimes echoing within this area, soothing, calming amongst the wind. You start to feel yourself slip. And anyone else who was fighting sleep, would you like to continue fighting sleep?
Yeah.
It's you two currently.
I thought it was me and Frogman.
No, you are asleep.
We put you
You're
to sleep.
asleep. You went into rest mode. You
Oh, I
two are
see.
the only ones who have faked sleep. Do you wish to continue?
Yeah.
Or do you lean into the rest?
I mean, is someone trying to get me to fall asleep right now? Like, is there something in cat? Like,
They're rocking you.
like
The stern-faced tree guards. Just
They're playing
rocking.
Beethoven in the background right now. No one's forcing you to.
I mean, I don't know if I would know a difference of anything happening here, so I would probably continue my ruse with less fake snoring because I got tired of it.
You got
Fun anymore.
tired.
Of the fake snoring?
Yeah,
Roll a
Okay.
wisdom save.
that's fine.
I mean, I'll roll a wisdom save if you want.
Yeah, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Anyone who resists is about to roll a wisdom saving
Wait,
throw.
also, I had a +3 to my wisdom save before. I should have been 18. Did
Yeah,
that
you
still
still
fail?
failed.
Ah!
Oh shit!
This guy's DC is up there, especially with his equipment.
18.
18, you still fail.
So I'm like fake snoring
Darkness
and then I
does
start
take-
snoring.
The
And you
actual the
actually start
snoring.
snoring.
He snores himself to sleep.
House falling asleep.
Kyla's falls asleep.
Fake
Thing I'm
snores.
underneath you to prevent your sleep apnea.
As this darkness begins to take you all,
All of us.
Take me.
We have been roofied.
I hate that.
You did it.
Take it back.
Yeah, you said it though.
We beat the test.
This is all consensual.
In the midst of this darkness, Nesta, you find your mind drifting backwards through time, through young adulthood,
Oh no.
to being a teenager, to being a child in an orphanage. And a night. An evening you will never forget. An evening of a black moon, where Lunaris was nowhere to be found. Evil crawled to the surface. Sleeping in your bed, near your friend, Merilith. One of the few who stuck up for you, who bonded with you. You two being outsiders, outcasts, different than the rest. Moving to chaos. Screams, running, the ice of the evening burning your lungs as you run through the halls, trying to find escape, allies, anything to protect yourself. Running outside of town, into the fields of wheat that grow in the distance. The shadows coming through, tearing asunder the town, those you know, those you cared about, and as one eventually found you, your friend sacrificing himself, hands piercing through the chest, the light in her eyes fading. You would let me die to continue on. What makes you so special? And in the space where her soul is torn asunder, the atrophy of her muscles taking hold, she twists and turns as a twisted form appears before you.
The hatred I feel for you will amount to your bones in the sky.
I need an initiative roll.
Fuck.
I haven't finished thing on.
Wait, remember to roll on d12s.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, we did. 12.
Some advantage on d12s.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, baby!
18.
18, nicely done. I mean, you may be a kid in this form, but you're still Nesta at full power. Okay. The Angry Sorrow Sworn.
This really happened to you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I need Nesta.
Oh.
Right here in front of you.
Oh, perfect.
You have the winged version and the non-winged version as well.
Let's say non-winged at the moment.
Okay.
Any abilities you've burned through are currently back now.
Okay.
So if you burn through your wings, you still have them
Cool, thank you.
at your disposal.
Does she have the long stride and intellect fortress that her friends gave her?
Yes. Any buffs that you currently have and any abilities you've burned through, buffs stay, abilities come back.
Cool.
Here you go. Who stood in front of you. As this moment happens, 5 starlights appear around you. One that seems to be covered in metal, but with a bit of energy underneath it, kind of pushing and pulling together. Another one, purple in form, but dark shadows wrapping around it. Another, bright red and with a powerful energy. Another one, constantly swapping and switching
Just turn it
between
off.
coloration.
I don't think so.
Rainbow.
I still see it on.
We're still on. Yeah.
Well,
Whoa, what is happening there?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
that's
super delayed
interesting.
though.
It's like a double image.
Did I hit a button?
Is it pause?
Oh no!
That's quite all right. We'll do a quick reset, but we'll continue on with the
Switch it back
scene.
to regular.
We'll kind of sit with a little bit more theater of the mind at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then another dark blue wrapped in shadow appearing. You all are technically a part of this fight, though you are not fighting. You will assist her when you decide to. At any point, should she make a roll, you can add a +5.
Ooh.
Once you do, you are gone.
Yeah.
Oh, glad
You
you
get
guys
it
came.
once.
After the roll is made,
You can choose after the roll is made, before the decision is done. Moving to the top of the round. Nesta, you are up, as usual. You are still a child.
Switch back to normal.
Oh my gosh.
You got this.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Action Surge and I'm going to cast Twilight Sanctuary.
Boom. Okay. Getting up your defenses. Spirit Guardians appearing.
such a fucking
As more
combo.
motes of starlight appear around you, each one with a bit of an ever so faint outline of a celestial angel taking that space.
When she woke up from her long rest, was the 10 extra hit points, was it part of her max hit points, or was it 10?
It's temp.
Okay.
It's temporary HP. That'd be some really powerful tea otherwise.
I mean, is it like a miniature version of the, what's it, Feast, Heroes Feast?
It's a little bit. It just has temp HP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. That's your action. Extra action from Action Surge. You still have a bonus action and movement. You are within melee range of this creature.
All right.
Melee's the shit out of him, Nesta.
Well, I'm going to call forth. No, I can't.
Because you already cast.
Just kidding. No.
Next turn.
I will just get my sword ready. My crystal longsword.
Okay. Pulling out your blade, you prepare for combat. The anger Sorrowsworn
Good, Daniel.
will approach you. The two splitting heads, both of them still looking ever so slightly like Merilith.
That's awful.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
terrible. Here we go. Rolling to hit as 2 hooks come out of its back, striking at you. The first strike is, what was that? 22 to hit.
Meets it.
Beats it.
Don't they take 3d8 because they started their turn in the Spirit Guardians?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're in Spirit Guardians.
So do I have to make a save or just
Yes.
auto
Wisdom
damage?
save.
Wisdom save, okay. We're still gonna go through this damage.
Yeah.
15 points of piercing damage to you.
Okay.
And then wisdom save. This is just damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Terrible. 3.
So roll 3d8. I'll help you do this. Need some d8s?
I do need some.
This whole row is d8s.
Oh my god.
Try switching back.
Try. Yeah. Hey! It's not doubled over. It's not doubled over.
Nope.
Sweetness.
14.
14 points of damage.
Radiant, right?
Radiant, yes.
Radiant points of damage. Doesn't look like it's dealing extra damage, but it looks like it's taking the full damage.
Okay.
Sorry, 15? Or I dealt 15? No.
She dealt 14.
14.
14, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Since you took
That was
damage,
my brain. I
roll your
forgot.
con save, but you have advantage due to your feet.
As that first hook pierces into you, as the spiritual guardians blast out and strike against this target, it kind of, and you see heat and anger rise into its face as it now has advantage.
It's raging.
It has a rising anger ability.
Ugh.
If I take damage, I get advantage on attack rolls.
I was angry one.
Okay. That is a 23 to hit.
Okay, hits.
Okay.
Question for you. Instead of adding 5, can we subtract 5 from
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that is going to be another 15 points of piercing damage because of my rising anger. That's 14. That's 19 points of additional psychic damage on that swing as well.
That's halved because you have Intellect Fortress up.
That's true. So 19 cut in half to
8.
8.
9.
No, 9.
You're right.
Yeah. I was like, that would be 16.
I would be bad.
That's okay, that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Daniel. Think of
Camera
it. Okay.
Okay. That ends its turn. It's your turn.
Go back to normal.
Going back to normal.
Okay. I'm going to. I'm going to cast my spiritual weapon.
All right, Crimson
And
Starlight
now she's.
with her new
ready.
paint job. Let's go. Wait, hold on. We gotta show a camera. Look at this.
Covered in
now.
blood.
Covered in blood. Take that, Paul.
She kills more than I do. So.
And before I attack, I'm going to use my trip attack.
Okay.
So.
Professor?
Yeah, I was like,
A little bit.
Yeah, so you still roll the hit like normal.
So that's a.
So is this with your normal attack?
Yeah,
So that would be plus 8.
13 to hit.
I'm gonna plus 5 to that.
You're gonna plus 5 to it?
Yep.
Sorry, I gotta scroll up.
makes it 18.
Which is its armor class.
Ooh, nice.
You barely hit.
With 18.
Okay.
Nicely done. Roll damage.
2
But-
d8.
So it's your 2d8 plus your d6
Plus d4. Or
plus you're in one more d8 because you're trip attacking.
Oh my, alright. Plus 4.
Dude, that rising anger ability is wild.
Okay.
And you can run charge d8s.
21.
21 points of damage.
And I'll burn a charge to heal myself.
So
Absolutely.
roll the
Go ahead.
d8.
It has to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, yes.
So
Do I
you
get to
hit
choose
with
strength or
plus
dex, or is it?
No, strength.
It's strength. Okay. That works out better. 22.
Yeah.
For my strength save to resist being tripped, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah, I'm pretty
I resist.
But now you still have your
You resist. But spiritual weapon will give him a whack.
Whack! Roll the hit.
Whack.
So Frognan's little purple light disappeared?
Frognan's purple light.
22 to hit.
22 hits. Go ahead and
know
roll
it's like my
damage.
Intellect Fortress is still there.
Yeah, you're like
Plus
any
15,
any buffs that were present are still active. That light, Frognan just vanishes.
12 from Crimson Starlight.
12 damage from Crimson Starlight.
Is it just Frogname gone so far?
Frognan's the only one gone at the moment. All right. Anywhere you would like to move, or
No, I'll stay.
okay. As that rising anger kicks in again.
Make sure to give yourself your 10 HP at the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, use everything you got. It's one-on-one.
You don't mind me helping you? Yeah?
No, I love
okay,
it. Thank
cool.
you.
Yeah, Frognan's moat disappeared, but Zach's still here. All right.
Let's optimize, baby.
This anger starts to kick in, and the lower head that is still present begins to yell and scream at you.
Also,
yes.
sorry, for the past turn that what's it called?
It is an angry sorrow swarm.
It should have also been subjected to spiritual weapon again.
Guardians.
Yeah, sorry, spirit guardians again.
Does it get it 2 times per round?
No, sorry, I thought it already had 2 turns.
No. It's coming up on its second turn right
Great.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll take the damage now.
It'll take the damage at the start of its turn. Yeah.
Great.
Let's resolve that
Every
now.
start
So
of
it's
turn.
a wisdom.
Wisdom's it.
No, not going to succeed. 13,
So,
I think.
3d8.
Ooh,
Max damage!
Ooh, nicely done.
24.
You'll love to see it.
Damn.
She's popping off!
3 8s. This
Yeah.
thing
Oh my
is
God.
looking rough right now.
Best spell
awesome.
of the game.
There you go. Yeah, on its turn.
Careful, guys.
Now it's going to take its turn.
That's my favorite spell. Probably
It's
my
looking
favorite
rough
spell.
right now.
Really?
Is that
It's
just because of
definitely
Baldur's
top
Gate?
tier.
It's
As the
Baldur's
hooks have
I
sunken
love
in,
doing four Baldur's Gate.
they pull out and 2 more come in from underneath, swinging at you both. First attack
But
is
that
at
helps.
advantage still.
The Beyblade.
Yeah. She just
26 to hit.
spins
Minus
around the
five.
map and just kills everything.
Minus 5. Down to 21. Misses.
This is
It's nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
As you burst off, it kind of reels backwards, and it in that blinding moment, Nesta's shield comes up, deflecting it off to the side. Second attack. Still at advantage. Another 22 to hit.
silver bar.
Silvery barbs. For an 8 total.
Nice.
Misses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just cast off the spell.
yourself that
It's
advantage.
distracted for a moment, swinging at you. You hear Marilla's voice. Nesta, why would you leave me like this? It's now your turn.
Great.
Kill your friend.
Okay. Same thing. Trip attack.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit. 2 motes gone. 3 remaining.
Nat 20.
Oh my god. And I believe the trip attack damage gets
Yes,
added to that
every-
as well.
every die
gets
is
added
added.
to it.
Whoa.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so
Go ahead and take
you're
your time
maxing
calculating.
out, so it's gonna be
With that, I'm going to give myself disadvantage on the save.
cool. So what you'll be maxing out is a D8, so that's 8. Another D8 from the radiant, so that's gonna be 16. Another D8 from trip attack, so that's 24. A D6 from your sigil, so that's 30. And
Plus
now and plus 4, so 34. Now roll 3d8
3d6.
and a D6.
Someone hold some of those numbers in your hand.
So
34.
38.
so we're at
How dare you?
34.
We're at 34.
34 plus whatever this is.
You get disadvantage.
Almost max
Alive.
again. Fucking shit.
Damn.
63. Oh my god.
And you can heal yourself too.
Yeah, you can also hear yourself a D8.
I'll heal myself too.
With,
Plus 5 damage.
with 62 points of HP remaining.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's the fucking went off.
And I'm not even kidding. I'm looking at it right now, 62 HP, and you hit 63. The spotlight's on you, Nesta.
Oh my god.
Tell your
Nesta is
friend.
not.
Having
Crimson Starlight didn't do this.
No, she didn't.
No, not at all. Hey, you didn't even swing with her a second time yet.
Also, this happened right after a bunch of like fuckery with like things getting missed, and this is a great moment.
Oh my god.
Take it. You're so fucking strong.
Okay. After those hooks damaged me, I think I just kind of see red, and I scream from the back of my throat and bring my sword up, and I chop off all the heads in like one go.
Yeah, absolutely. Severing off where they're kind of connected. There's one kind of on the lower area and one above. You slice it, chopping its head up into the sky, and then you bisect the 2 heads from each other, extending, hitting the ground. As your vision rolls you around back in a hallway covered in metallic plating, and off in the distance, a mech fallen apart a minotaur dead, and in your arms the box. And as the lid slides to the side,
God damn it.
Olwill's head stares at you. Another friend gone, just so then you can continue. I worshipped you. I loved you. And you leave me here. As the next form takes place.
Oh!
Did you heal yourself that second attack
I
like
did,
you said you would?
All aspects are still up. If you were concentrating on something, the spell's still up. Crimson Starlight is still there. Everything is still active. It's same initiative. We're still going.
Do me and Frogman appear again?
No.
It's fair.
Oh wow, that music.
No.
No. You still have 3 motes. The position has switched though. You no longer add a +5 to attack rolls or subtract a +5. You instead heal her for 10.
This is a really cool event you got going on here. I'll allow it.
Okay. Moving forward, this individual, rather than 2 separate heads, it is a slumped over body, missing its head, holding it on the other side. Its left arm a fine point to like a needle almost. And it digs into the ground, extending forward. It is your turn.
This is like some Resident Evil shit.
Oh yeah, the Sarasworn are 100% super Resident Evil.
Terrifying.
This is fucked up.
We'll trap attack again.
All right, trip attack again. Roll to hit.
Another nat 20!
Oh my god! I'm looking at it.
Woo!
Yeah, you.
Shit.
Holy shit!
So what do we say that is 34
It's
before we add
34
anything?
flat.
Yeah.
Now roll regular damage.
So 34
Oh my god!
3d8
We don't
Back
count
to
it up
back
again.
nat
and a
20.
d6.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Somebody click. Holy shit!
Right.
The Naris is fucking wither.
Right.
14 plus
So 34 plus 14.
48. 34 plus 14, 48.
Yeah, 48.
No.
Yeah.
Not 4d8.
Yeah.
48.
Yeah.
Normally it is
14.
Roll another 48.
Yeah, roll another 48.
Yeah, because you rolled like max before, and this is much lower.
Yeah,
rolls.
you hit like 63 or
Yeah.
something like that. Which is
Okay.
48
And
and
roll if
120.
you wanted to heal your other d8.
Yes.
And
I
this
can
is
With your
this
first
is your last
swing.
healing.
Boom.
So there's
You
Oh,
hear.
make sure that's
Go
healing.
ahead, go ahead. Resolve rolls, resolve aspects. That's all
There you
good.
go.
Thank you. Okay.
As you swing through, you hear echoing in your mind
You still hurt.
Lunaris's voice. Your mind is stronger than this. You can fight this. You can win this. Your pain does not define you. What you do with it does. Cutting through sorrowful mourning and crying out of loss and loneliness through its voice. That was your first swing.
Strength save to see if you were tripped.
Straight save, thank you. I'm gonna give myself disadvantage again. You got 2 back-to-back natural 20s. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's bad. 6, I fail. I'm prone.
Nice.
All right.
So you're gonna have advantage with spiritual weapon now.
Yes.
Yes.
Crimson
And
Starlight.
she will swing.
Swing. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Nat 20, here we go.
Do it.
I saw it in her face. She was like, do it, do it, do it.
Do have advantage.
Do you have advantage? All
Yeah.
right. 14 to hit.
14. As it strikes down, it kind of rolls off to the side. The blade just sinking in a little too low, unfortunately.
This is not Crimson's dream. This is your dream.
Very true, very true.
Not today, baby
Good
girl.
dream. All right. Bringing me to my turn.
See if you get more
Half
time
its
to
movement speed to stand up. You start to feel a presence push on your brain, onto your mind, pulling and scraping at your brain. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage from Intellect Fortress.
Yes.
Get out.
Intellect Fortress, so good.
That one's pretty cocked.
Cocked.
But that's pretty fucking good already.
All right. That was a. I'm sorry. What was it?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Thank you.
She's bad at
If
this.
Wolfgang's little spirit is still there,
23.
does it get the
She
aura
saves
bonus?
anyways.
23 is more than enough.
I'm
to
just
resist
trying.
this.
That was good.
That's
Good
fair.
try.
That's fair.
Good try.
That's fair.
67.
So you resist the 3d6 psychic damage that was coming your way at the start of your turn.
Nice.
Oh, also at the start of that guy's turn, he should have made a wisdom save to see if he takes the
Oh, yeah,
3d8
Spirit Guardian.
Oh, yes, you're absolutely right. Thank
Best
you.
spell in the game.
Natural 20.
Okay, still takes
Half
half.
damage.
Half damage. So
You
go ahead and
can
roll.
throw that ring down for Spirit Guardians if you want.
Oh, this
Just
guy?
as a reminder, yeah.
Thank you.
That's the radius.
It's so big.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So big in actual D&D. Doesn't.
So pretty weak roll, and then half
Five.
that
That's the
to
same.
5 radiant.
5 radiant damage.
Yeah, it just looks weird on there. I don't know
Taking
why.
some damage. Nice.
Smaller.
Okay, its turn is coming up. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna.
Well, it just did the thing to make her do a wisdom save, right?
That's at the start of its turn.
Got it.
If you're within 5 feet of it, it's
Got
an
it.
effect that happens. Yeah.
Crazy.
So now it
An
would make us
emanation.
say-
Yes.
So that was for its first turn. It's taking a second turn now, right?
No, it has not taken a turn yet.
Oh, it's taking its turn
Yeah.
now.
I
It's taking its turn right
interrupted
now.
him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
As its harpoon arm comes forward, thrusting into you.
That poon though.
That's a 23 to hit.
Disapproval.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Laura disapproves.
Additionally, for your mote's healing, you can choose to do it at any point. You don't have to like wait until a turn comes around or anything like that.
What's your health at? Still pretty good?
64.
She's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
64 with 10 temp.
Let her cook.
Let her cook, baby!
Ooh, that sounded like a lot.
Oh.
We might have to give you that 10 HP anyway. There's-
That's 30 points of piercing damage to
Ooh.
you, and you are grappled.
You got pooned.
As it pierces through like the lower side of your gut,
I love
and
that.
what needle was focused there kind of splays out and barbs into your back. It pulls you close. Its face pressed right up against yours as like spider-like tendrils appear from its back and go to sink into your back. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
At advantage.
Brittany loves this kind of thing.
Sorrowful embrace.
Gross.
Nice.
What was I rolling again? The,
Wisdom.
Thank you.
Plus 8.
Okay. 23.
23. More than enough. You'll take half damage.
So excited.
So what was going to be 20 is cut in half in 10, and then cut in half again because it is psychic damage.
Nice.
So down to 5.
Sweet.
What's your HP at?
39.
Okay. You are currently grappled by this creature, so your speed is 0 right now. Not that you've been trying to get away, but just so you know. And its turn will end, so now it's your turn.
She does need to concentrate for Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah, roll for concentration.
That's true. Actually, they were all supposed to be doing that, but I forgot. So let's do it for the 2 that just happened.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah.
a success.
I succeed for that.
Yeah, and one more time.
This one was 5, so it's just 10.
And you succeed still.
Perfect. Okay, keeping that spiritual guardian.
Yeah, she's got what's
Thank
it?
you.
She's
I
got
appreciate
Warcaster, so.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the advantage. Killer. Your
I'll
turn.
do one more trip attack.
Yeah, last
Okay.
one I think.
Yeah. You still need to roll a hit though, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep that roll that I just did.
Okay. I rolled an 18 to hit.
18 hits. I super fail. I rolled a 4 plus 3.
Excellent.
So I am prone.
Yes.
How does prone work with grapple? Do I just take you with me?
You.
I like it because it's terrifying. You go with it.
No.
So then, but then the
I will-
disadvantage and the advantage will cancel each other out.
And
then.
here's what I'll say: it's for flavor only. She's not actually prone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. All right.
So roll. It would be 3d8.
It'd be weird to punish her for an
because of
ability
the
that's
trip,
supposed to help
the
her. like-
radiant, and the normal.
if she rolled in
Plus
at 1,
4.
I'd allow it. But
Best laid plans.
Yeah, and a d6. Yeah.
mice and men.
Nesta.
Best of
Oh, good rolls. Good rolls.
I love your support team over
I
here.
do
It's so
too.
good.
Yeah.
28.
Points of damage. Jesus.
So bonus action, you have
looking
these choices.
rough.
You could do this, or you could do that. Either one.
You could go with this, and you can go with that.
This.
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon will attack.
Nice. And that
Alright.
does it with advantage.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that'll hit. Let's see if you crit.
It's 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
So make sure that you also add the d6 to whatever this total is.
13 from Crimson Starlight.
Nicely done.
And at the end of your turn, make sure you give yourself 10 base.
Spotlight's on the Crimson Starlight.
It's looking bad right now.
+5. Did anyone else die that she knows?
There's
Someone else die she knows?
Glenn and the professor.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
As the piercing tendrils are embedded in your back, pulling you down to the ground,
They're not quite
the body kind of lifts up the head, just staring you in the eyes as the eyes begin to drip with blood. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
What's he doing?
No, she's done now.
She had done the trip disintegrate combo.
25.
25, you succeed, no damage.
But
I
you
want to
already
use
used
my
your action
psychic
surge.
leech.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll attack though.
Amazing visual.
Spirit Guardians.
Oh yes, wisdom save on my part. Thank you.
The whole squad's like.
Apparently this ain't doing shit for my memory. 5, I fail. Full damage. Go ahead and roll.
Fry him.
13.
13 points of damage. All right.
Not bad.
Still up, but looking bad.
If you want, next turn, if you want guaranteed damage, you do have
I will stand up, just getting out of prone. I'm gonna try and knock you prone. Roll me an opposed athletics check.
Does athlete feat do anything to that?
Or acrobatics. No, athlete's all about jumping and standing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
12.
10. You succeed. I rolled terribly. Yeah, as it goes to like shove you down onto the ground, as it still has you kind of pierced and grappled, it tries to push you back down onto the ground, and you just stand your ground, pushing through it. It will use its sorrowful embrace since it still has you in a grapple. Please make me a wisdom save.
At advantage.
23.
You succeed. 22 cut in half to 11, cut in half again to 5.
Nice.
Since it is more psychic damage. Okay.
Good thing I metagamed this.
I know, I'm surprised like so much psychic damage popped up during this fight.
It surprisingly worked really
It worked
well.
really well. All right, it is your turn, Nessa.
All right.
You're not prone, you're standing up. This guy's standing up too.
How fucked is it looking?
You took some damage though recently, huh?
Yeah, make another con save.
Yeah, concentration checks.
Good.
GG.
I'm good.
Perfect.
Is it super fucked or is it?
It's looking really bad. The eyes are like bleeding red now.
The next thing's gonna be
It's Olgal's head.
Can't wait.
Still.
I'll cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
Do those magic missiles get d6s as well?
No, because it's not an attack roll. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it has to be
say.
an attack roll.
So it's just guaranteed damage. So
Yeah, but it's
grab
just
some
guaranteed.
D4s.
3d4.
3d4 plus 3. Yeah.
Grab some caltrops.
Caltrops.
Damn.
It's okay.
7.
7 with 5 HP remaining.
There we go. That was the move.
Oh,
Good move,
yeah.
Britt.
How do you
Good
finish
move.
it?
I'm gonna. Let's see. He's like I'm like on top of him, or
Yeah, so like he fell down, like bringing you with him. He stood back up, and you're still like grappled and impaled by this thing.
okay. I'll put my hands on his chest and cast the missiles directly into his chest.
As it just like blows out its back, and it just.
Just like Hylas does.
God damn it.
Oh man!
Rolling off, and as it rolls and rolls and rolls, darkness begins to take the space again, bringing you to
Roll your Twilight Sanctuary 8 to 10 HP.
a room of stone and darkness, but a fireplace in the distance. A sleeping undead bear.
Ooh, this is Lord
And an
Gash.
elongated man standing there, staring at you. Oh my God. We'll soon be meeting again, my dear angel. As it twists and turns its head flipping upside down. It's shortening its body as the rest of it has like compacted on its spine and has been flipped upside down from the torso to the head. We're back into combat.
Ew.
As the hungry Sorrowsworn is now your
What's that
enemy.
HP at?
39.
Does our ability change?
Your ability has now changed.
Oh shit, I should heal her.
You can apply +5 to the damage.
You subtract 5 from the damage?
No, only damage output.
Okay.
We're trying to end this fucking shit.
Well, because last round was about protection and healing, this one's about damaging. All right, moving us to the top of the round. Nesta, you're up.
She just got 10 HP. She'll be fine.
She does this on you.
I'll take responsibility.
Okay. I will cast Disintegrate.
Casting Disintegrate. Holy shit. Dexterity save, I believe, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Dex save. Look at me not having a good dex save. 9! I take full damage, baby.
Fucking
Yay.
blasted.
I had to roll a 17. I had no modifier to my dex.
What is it exactly? It's 40 and 10d6.
Yeah, it's a baseline 50
just
points
roll
of
that
damage.
fucking shit.
I'm looking at that number. Holy
I didn't
crap.
see it. Where is it?
Keep the game large.
75 points of
75
damage.
points of damage.
Oh my fuck!
Oh my fuck!
Imagine just getting into space and you just nope,
Good.
nope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As you blast it, it just removes part of its upper torso. Like it's created, it's almost like it's shaved off part of the head, but because the torso has been flipped and upside down, it shaved off part of its abdomen that has created the top of this creature, as the rest of it is still barely hanging on. Blood begins to bubble and boil and pour over to the sides as the blood begins to pierce itself into the ground, standing itself up, lifting the body upwards. That was your action.
Crimson Starlight will take a swing.
Okay, roll the hit.
Starlight coming in for the kill.
Come on, baby girl.
Nice.
25 to hit.
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Plus your d6.
9.
9 points
Maverick
of
will
damage.
add +5 to that for 14.
14 points
Add
of
another 5
damage
to that.
to 29. Oh, or sorry,
19.
19. Okay. Before I resolve anything. Okay. 19 points of damage.
Kylo's ain't gonna do
Real
shit for you.
bad.
Yeah. This is
That's
the
your
guy you wanna
action and
make out
bonus
with.
action. Would you like to move anywhere? You're no longer grappled. That was the past creature.
No, I won't move.
Okay. Staying where you
Top
are.
of your turn, wisdom save on your side.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes.
good.
Natural 20.
Spell rebarbs.
Silvery barbs. You still have your reaction.
Now you have advantage on your next thing.
That is. I don't have a modifier. I rolled a natural 20 and a 19.
Ooh.
Oh,
Real.
that succeeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Half damage still.
Half damage still. Go ahead and roll.
3d8.
I don't know why. I thought your DC was like higher.
Mine was 20 for a hot second.
I think that's where my brain got like, what?
19.
Ooh, that's good.
Cut in
Half to
half
9.
to 9. Okay. Man, that disintegrate did some work.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a round. I'm gonna use my bite attack as it closes in. That head that's flipped upside down, like part of the body like snaps and lifts upwards as it flexes its abdomen, and the jaw goes for like your chin and like trying to tear off the lower half of your face.
Ooh.
You get the
I'm gonna roll the hit.
vibes off of that thing.
That's another 22 to hit.
22 to hit.
Yeah. And I believe you've
And
already
you
used
have
your
reaction.
silver barbs.
Yeah, alright. Take it.
That's okay. That is 12 points of piercing damage and 18 points of necrotic damage.
Halved because you're resistant to that naturally.
There you go. So 9.
So, and roll a con save now.
Yeah, that was all one group of damage.
You're good.
Good. Okay. Kind of sinking into your throat ever so slightly, but able to pull any major arteries away. The claws sink up and lunge towards you. One claw attack coming through. $25 to hit.
Mhm.
Okay. Eight, 10, 16, 20 points of slashing damage.
Slashing.
Yes. And you are now grappled by this creature. Your movement speed is 0.
What are you at now?
10.
It ends its turn. That's all it has.
Hit that 2-timing fuck with this.
Yeah. I'll cast Destructive Wave.
Okay. What's my saving throw?
That will be a con.
Con save.
17.
Okay. 13 plus 3 makes 16.
The save is 17 because it's from the sigil.
It's from the sigil. I fail.
Okay, so
Go
10
ahead and roll damage.
How much?
10d6.
10d6. It's at 5.
Yeah, none of that damage
And
is
it's not
resisted
prone.
in any way. Yeah, so go ahead and just roll it all. Because it's thunder and radiant or something like
Yeah.
like that.
Or necrotic.
Or necrotic you choose, yeah.
It's 34.
34.
34 and it's not prone.
34 points of damage
And he's prone.
with 9 HP remaining. Spotlight's on you, Nesta. You are grappled once again by, oddly enough, a visage of Lord Gesh, but twisted and altered. And as he has you in his claws.
I think, like, just kind of grabbing at him, trying to get his hands off of me. I'm gonna just push down and release the energy into the ground to push it off.
Sinking him into the ground, you condense it, concentrating it. It hasn't exploded. It hasn't dispersed out to the side. And it pushes him down once more, before exploding off to the side, completely eviscerating the body, leaving nothing left. And as darkness and shadow
Next
wraps around you,
It's gonna be Professor.
Oh, music. You awaken.
Oh, you did it, baby!
You
Victory.
fucking
Fucking
played.
music.
You're so fucking powerful.
God.
Coming to, Sorn is just staring at you with this smug little look on his face. Well, that was rather impressive, Nesta Fane. It seems not only can your body endure such hardships, but your mind can as well. You will guide this world into a beautiful future.
Great. Thank you.
I hereby grant you the acceptance of the stars. You have passed my test.
Thank you. Excellent. That's awesome.
Your friends are about to wake up, no doubt wondering where we are. I suggest we fly back.
Great.
Come along, no time to waste!
Okay.
Since that was all in her dream, does she heal all her damage?
Yep, all of it.
Did she get her spell slots back?
Yep, every single one.
So basically a long rest.
Yeah, just take a long rest.
Yeah, if you hadn't burned anything before you went in there, you've got it all back. It was all kind of like a subconscious event.
So fucking good.
I take a
Theater of the
couple.
mind.
Yeah,
I take a couple wobbly steps before I like close my eyes for a second and go. Okay.
flying off, and as you begin to fly back to your friends to re-greet them and the support that they offered, we're gonna end tonight's session there.
Such a good ending.
Oh my god.
Passing the test of the trial of the sky and the trial of the stars. The trial of the moon awaits you next. And we will pick up next
Really glad
time.
you saved the moon for last.
Yeah, me too.
Some
I
real
am
quick
too.
shout outs.
Yeah, let's do some shout-outs.
Kitsune and Dominar Slug both subbed today. You guys
Dominar
are
Slug!
champions.
Kitsune! Thank
And,
you!
we got rated
yeah!
by Role Propelled Gamers.
Nice!
Great.
Bunch of champions.
Hell
Thank you
yeah,
for being
thank you
here.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Hopefully this was
And
enjoyable. I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was fun.
So
Man,
good.
those back-to-back natural 20s
That
were
was
wild.
amazing.
God.
Holy crap. All right, well.
This is why she carries the team.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
this
you
is
guys
why she's
carried
the
me.
leader.
Are you kidding me?
We helped you with mechanics, but like,
It's your character.
yeah,
Exactly.
You built this guy.
You
All
rolled the
right.
nat 20s.
Yes, true. Well, we will see you all here.
oh my
We're
God.
being rated right now.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
And for the party of 184.
Oh, 184.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
Oh my gosh! Welcome in.
Guys.
Maybe let's stick around.
Do a quick
You know what? Let's do a quick Q&A. Hey, welcome everyone who's currently raiding. We are actually just wrapping up our session, and
I'll be right back. I gotta pee so bad.
Great timing.
One hell of a session.
We just had the craziest cleric trial.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Focus supremely on Brittany Law, our Nesta,
Double
our
nat
cleric.
20.
Double back-to-back nat 20s, man.
Yeah.
God, I wish we were like still in it now.
I know.
So you guys could watch.
Where were you 20 minutes ago?
Right? But
300 people.
if you guys are interested in
Attack
checking
her again!
any of this out,
One more hour.
like we'll do it again. We'll do the fight again.
We know you had it on deck. Bring out the professor.
Let's go. But yeah, if you guys are interested at all, check us out on YouTube. 20 Chronicles again on the same platform. We'll be uploading this episode, I believe, on Fridays.
Friday.
So if you're wanting to see one fucking crazy fight, it was awesome.
It was
nuts.
insane.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Not to toot our own horns, but like, it was pretty killer.
Pretty cool, you know.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Some really crazy luck went into it, and it made for a really compelling story.
Also, join our Discord.
Yeah, check out our Discord.
Come
Go-
chat with us.
Yeah, hang out with us. We're really engaged with our audience.
We're just as weird as you.
Maybe weirder.
Hey, you're underselling.
Said the perfectly normal person.
If you don't believe us, wait until you see the intro to this episode.
It's completely normal.
It's completely normal.
We're totally well-adjusted people.
But yeah, let's hang out. Do they have any questions?
Yeah, let us know if you have any
guys-
questions. We're also on TikTok and Instagram.
We're kinda
and
silly
YouTube.
and a little
Yeah, we
funny.
make a lot of funny videos. Yeah, let us know if you have any questions or anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit us with anything and everything.
How are you feeling about Nesta?
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm just
god, that
curious.
was
With your
crazy.
immense amount of damage that you
Oh
have
my
today.
god. I feel like this has been such a long time coming
Yeah.
for Nesta, like an opportunity to just like really flex her muscles.
I also thought it was like messed up that like it was like these moments of extreme trauma that was
You
like
brought out?
hand in
Yeah.
hand
What-
with that too.
When he busted out the first trauma thing, I was like, oh, everyone's gotten much more serious.
I had to
Oh, we're
set
all
the
paying
stage.
attention.
Well, I was
Yeah.
like, I thought I told you guys about it, but I probably didn't like explain just how traumatic that event was.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and that was the point of Soren's trial, is his whole focus, he's a wizard. His whole focus was, can your mind handle it? I, like, sure, I'll test your body, fine, whatever. Like, I care if you can beat me in a race, whatever. But can your mind take it? Because the body can endure a lot, but if your mind breaks, you're useless.
Quick, favorite race class pairing. Get out of here.
A quick favorite race class pairing?
Yeah.
Are they asking that? Or
Yes,
are they,
yeah,
I thought-
the chat's asking.
I thought they were seeing one of ours. And
Oh,
saying it's
okay,
their
my-
favorite.
my-
No, I'm assuming there's a question mark.
My
Yeah.
favorite, it's
Get out of
my
here.
it's my go-to fucking every single time, Goliath Barbarian.
Your turn.
Quite honestly, because I'm playing it right now, I'm actually really feeling the Artificer Warforged.
Hell yeah, they married
Brit?
well.
I gotta say.
You gotta say
it's
it.
mine.
Yeah, you're like, I'm kind of feeling my class.
Whatever
right now.
Nesta is right now.
Race and class combo.
Oh shit.
I know you just came back.
Yeah. I like anything really thematic. There's a character that I really want to play that's based on the sailor from Rime of the Ancient Mariner. That's an undead warlock mixed with Aarakocra.
Oh shit.
And so yeah, so it's the undead albatross from Rime of the Ancient Mariner. So
love
that's
that.
my current vibe.
He's an English teacher.
As an obvious basic bitch, give me an elf ranger every time.
Hey, I'll
That's
bring
pretty good.
Ranger.
I'm gonna go with Changeling Rogue, bitch.
Changeling Rogue.
Yeah.
Classic.
I'm enjoying my class quite a bit right now. Shatterkai Warlock.
Shadowkai Warlock. There
I
it
also
is.
really want to make a Furbolg Bard.
Barg?
Barg.
He's great at bargaining.
To combine
Barg.
that amazing disguised self.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that they can talk with like small creatures and shit like that to
Yeah.
do like a master of spies kind of bard.
Ooh. Like a little
Um,
finger kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I got birds everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Quite
another
literally,
backup
too.
character that I have.
I wanted to do
Both
a-
of those are my backup characters right now.
I wanted to do
God,
a change-
keeping Frogman
changeling-
alive forever.
I
Yeah.
want to do a changeling bard that was Jerry Seinfeld, but
Oh my
Yikes.
Oh my god, I remember you telling me about that a
that was
long
that
time ago before
one
we started
shot
on
that we did
Wolfgang.
before we ever started this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, English teacher. Yeah, quizzical monk.
Quizzical monk.
I have wanted to play Kalashtar for a long time. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it.
I can't remember. I always pronounce it Kalishtar.
Kalishtar.
Yeah, those are like the super like
They're the-
roguey elf kind of
Yeah.
ones.
They are the Astral Sea elves.
Yeah,
essentially.
pretty much.
So just asked, I'm getting into D&D. Do you know any good beginner campaigns? The Mines of Phandelver
That's
is very
Yeah.
good.
It's an
Yeah.
absolute classic.
Very easy.
Homebrew
and
it.
fun. And, well, we did some like my DM when we did some different shit that when I was talking to somebody who actually went through it, I explained how there's like a banshee thing that happes that I don't know if anybody remembers.
Yeah. I DM'd mine.
He did this whole different thing with it that ended up being really, really cool. My character got possessed. It was great.
Yeah.
Strixhaven is actually really good as well.
It's a
because
great
it's
intro.
it's a really good like classic magic school setting.
Yeah, if you're like a big fan of Harry Potter vibes,
yeah,
stuff
exactly.
like that.
It sets up the whole stage for that like school shenanigans. and
Yeah.
That's
gives you really cool feats and stuff like that you can use.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good intro campaign, but one of like the most classic that I can't wait to run for y'all
I know what
is,
you're gonna
is
say.
Strahd.
I wanna play Strahd.
Don't get too attached to your character.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
You were built to die.
I in my own campaign
Daniel
as part
DM
of
that one
as part of a side story, I actually ran my group through
That's
the Strahd's castle.
Oh.
It was
I got
Chaos.
beheaded there. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I actually thought we were
Pretty
gonna.
sweet.
I thought we were gonna encounter more vampires when we were in Necrosca.
Nah, we're not vampire people. We're zombie people.
Actually, we got rid of them.
It's
in the
it's
last
actually
campaign.
funny. A lot of Necrosca's history actually revolves around a vampire, like a lady vampire, lady lord.
What's the Resident
essentially.
Evil lady vampire?
No, actually, this was before Dimitrescu was like a thing in my
10-foot
brain.
mommy.
No, she was not terribly tall. She was just like
Big
titty goth girlfriend.
your lady vampire lady. But that was kind of the reason why it didn't happen, because I was like, well, I've already kind of did the vampire thing in this area. I really want to lean into the shadow aspect, especially when Kyla started. I kind of created the sovereignty as like another option of pursuit of power potentially for Kylus as well.
I would have way rather been a vampire.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll be sure to do that next time.
I could be a hot vampire.
Yeah, maybe a hot vampire.
But yeah, I kind of want to play around with it a bit more. And then when you added like the event that happened in your childhood, which we explored in tonight's episode, I was like, God, the shadows just married so
fucking
well
intense.
together. So I was like, I gotta make that like the thriving theme in Necrosca.
What is your favorite D&D activity, and why is it rolling up a replacement character?
Bro, you know me.
Zach's got 16 people on call.
Minimum. Holy shit.
As somebody who is playing the replacement character,
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's playing a replacement character is actually like it's tricky because I like taking a character from ground zero and working through it and just seeing what they evolve into.
Yeah.
You end up with
But it's
26
kind of
AC.
nice when you roll up a 9th level character and you're just like, I can do this and I can do this and I can do this. And
Building
boom.
at 9th level.
Well, and
Yeah.
that's the beautiful thing about backup characters is if you're starting at the same level as the rest of the party, you don't have to go through that really awkward multi-classing level progression too if you want to.
Yeah.
Like, because
Like
usually...
if your build needs to be online at 9th level, well, now you're ready to go.
Exactly. You don't have to go through that, like, do I wait to, like, get my second attack or my 3rd level spells
Yeah.
or my whatever bullshit. And it's like,
I'm gonna counterpoint all this. I don't really care about rolling up new characters.
Shut up.
It's not
Yeah,
the
neither do
most
I.
interesting thing to me.
I'm a little bit in the same boat. I really enjoy DMing. I find a
obviously.
lot of joy in doing the
That's why it's
DMing.
forever
role.
DM.
A little bit. I've done a lot of. I've been a player in a lot of different things, but I have so many voices in my head, and this lets me get it all out.
Yeah,
I just have so many characters that I want to try out.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I like getting into the character's mind and like living there for a while.
yeah.
I live for the story. Like, this is
Yeah.
all story
Same.
stuff tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, the
love it.
lore. The lore.
Yeah.
Especially second half.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
woke
God.
up.
Lore.
Yeah, it was a lot of setting the stage
Yeah.
with like getting to the Arvalane and like meeting all the people and how weird and different it is from being on the ground. And then I was like, trial time, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't know which one you were gonna go to either, so I was like, I kind of had both ready in a bit of skeleton form. And then I'm really glad I prepped this one. Like right here, I built the encounter like ready to go. I knew what I was gonna make it, but I didn't have the encounter built in like D&D Beyond. And I was just like, oh, let me just get this ready. And then you swap to the Trial of the Stars. I was like, thank God I made that. Like, oh
Just
man.
so you all know, this fight happened, well, kind of in her mind, but also on a floating titan
Yes.
that's inside of a hurricane.
Yes.
Yeah,
with like a
hurricane.
whole society
You guys are
inside of
over
it.
the ocean right now. Who knows where? You guys have Doradonado did not stop flying while
At
you
least
guys
we have our
slept.
airship there.
Yeah, exactly.
To answer Sweet Pea, no, you shouldn't roll at disadvantage. We're big fans. I'm a big fan of Point Buy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you gotta make the whole party roll your stats, and then let the whole party pick from that array.
I thought that was a really interesting
That is a good
system
idea,
that you
yeah.
That's a Reddit
implemented.
find I had.
Yeah, you like threw
Because
that
then
in
it's
there. I was like,
fair and randomized.
oh wow! And like, if someone gets a really good roll, and people are like, "Oh man, I really want that," they can choose it, and
Yeah.
everyone can have those stats, and
Because
they just allocate it where they need
That
it.
is cool.
That's the issue with Point Buy is that
Ha.
then you can never. Yeah, fuck you, Point Buy.
Okay, well, first of all, rolling that way is just rolling with however many party members you have. Advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is dumb. And let me say this: Point Buy makes everyone bad at something, which makes you work as a group.
Yeah, but then when you actually roll it, you get that randomization that lets you play the weird characters where you have to have an awkward stat spread.
Randomization, like life.
Point Buy, you can make an awkward stats.
That's true. You can choose.
But I'm naturally awkward.
I mean, and that's the point of the point buy system. Like Keegan has sold me on it. Like I was purely, roll for stats and everything. And then once we started going further into depth of point buy, because then you threw something in your home game where you're just like, yeah, increase your ability score. And I was like, but we're not leveling up. And you're just like, it's a gift. Like for accomplishing an incredible task. I was like, you can do that? What?
That's
GM, I
fair.
can do whatever I want.
Yeah,
Can you
exactly.
raise my strength more?
You fuckers don't need it because you did roll.
Yeah.
Personally, for this campaign, I rolled
Yeah, you rolled
very
that.
poorly.
We had to manually just like crank you up a bit.
But honestly, like it helps you play the character. Like I can't swim.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's fair.
Someone asked for our favorite third-party piece of homebrew, race, spell, class, etc.
Really
Oh,
quick,
God.
Yeah,
really quick,
also-
I was gonna say, you guys are all cowards. Roll 1d20 for each stat.
There
Oh
you go.
my
There you
God.
go. Get a 1 for your dex. -5 initiative.
While we're answering about third party, though, I do have a question for the chat because I'm very interested. Since you rated us with such a high, viewer count, who are y'all? I want to know what this group is. So if someone could fill us
Yeah,
in
what's
while
this
we
community?
answer
Yeah,
you.
where can we watch
and why?
you?
How can I
Interact
be a
with
fan
you?
of y'all's?
Yeah.
My favorite
Y'all.
third-party homebrew shit was the Ghostbusters gear I made for a one-shot.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It
That's
was
cool.
Yeah.
very fun.
You did a little like a one shot for your.
My friend proposed to his
Yes,
his
that's what it
girlfriend
was.
at the end of the one shot.
I was so.
And then
sweet.
when they defeated the big bad, he pulled the ring out and proposed to her. And that,
Ah.
at the moment. You ever heard of that story? It's a great story.
I think my favorite as of
No.
diving into it not
I'm
too
gonna go
long
look at my
ago.
homebrew creations.
Yeah. I honestly I don't think I'm gonna actually pick any of my homebrew stuff. I'm happy with a lot of my homebrew stuff, but some of the things I've really been leaning into has been Grim Hollow.
Yeah, the
the
Monster
Grim
Grim-
Hollow Monster Grimoire
Yeah, that's
has been
great.
super cool. It's not terribly balanced, but the stuff in there is very. It's very dark. It's very evil. It's very much meant to kill your players. But you can do some tweaks here.
Was
and
any
there if
of
you don't
tonight's battle inspired?
No,
by
actually,
that?
all that was 5th edition Wizards of the Coast.
Just Dominic being fucked up.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit. I made a few minor tweaks here and there, just because I knew some of these monsters that Nessa took on tonight are not meant to be fought solo. So I wanted to make sure that it was dangerous but doable. And I think we definitely like rode that line.
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to be 3 fights in a row.
She was
But
certain
every
at the
single
end.
one
Yeah.
went. But every single one went to the top of her initiative, and I was like, "Fucking Nessa getting 18 initiative, duh." Always happens. So I was like, Nessa will always go first. I think it'll be good, and I'm actually really happy with how the fight turned out.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
In
Well,
terms
got
of
questions.
other
Good.
third-party stuff that I like, I've been watching a lot of the Dungeon Dudes who have a lot of good YouTube stuff. They've been reviewing a lot of third-party books and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't remember which book, but watch their recent videos that came out in the past couple months about Poisoner Ranger that actually seems to have the mechanics to be done really well. I think a lot of poisoner types of archetypes are not done well in D&D,
Well-
but it's such a cool archetype.
And poison
that-
is a wildly immune status effect
Yeah.
from a lot of monsters too.
I think it's the most.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah,
that
it's like
things are
between
most
that and
immune to.
fire.
Yeah, it's that and then fire. Is
Yeah,
next.
because between undead devils and demons and then fire-based dragons, it's like fire and poison are like the biggest ones.
Yeah. So I mean, they're already huge players, but check out Dungeon Dudes if you don't know them already. I
Yeah.
watch them all the time.
They're great.
And yeah, watch their third-party stuff specifically because they have some really awesome reviews.
My favorite third party or homebrew was an item I created based on an item in the movie Stardust. Which are the runes that they throw up in the air and answers yes or no.
Right. Those
Oh,
are
that's
so
right.
cool.
So I created those in my setting, and they recharge after I think
It was
a
certain
long
amount of
rest.
time.
It was a week.
Yeah,
It was a long rest.
it's a long rest. Yeah,
It's a long rest in. Maybe it's
Yeah, it was a
different.
I think I've altered it.
I think you altered it because we got them in a not to be disclosed mini campaign that we're currently working on.
Dun dun dun.
I got the lame version.
Hey, I was there too. We both had the lame version.
But yeah, it's based on the movie Stardust, and I thought that was a really cool item. Just getting the yes or no question, I thought it was really useful for
Yeah.
parties.
Very
So,
divination oriented.
Yeah.
Also, I saw you guys came from One Shot Questers, and we had a funny interaction with them around Christmas time because we made a viral video that was the fireball dance, and we made it about D&D, and they made their own version, but they credited us with their dance and like.
We love camaraderie in D&D.
They actually were the ones who I think recommended this raid on us, and this was actually like a raid train.
Yeah,
that
the train.
started with Adventurous.
Yeah, somebody came from
and it just like
It's
kind of
just-
built on
yeah, it's
itself.
snowballed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
when we log off, we gotta pass
And
this
now we
train.
gotta pass
Yeah,
it.
we gotta pass
Yeah.
it.
We'll pass the savings on to you.
Yeah, we're just gonna disappear.
I think I have two. One is a third party thing that I did recently because my campaign has kind of just gone off the rails a little bit, and I needed just a quest and some direction for them to go to. So I found it was posted on Home Brewery, and I just found it from a Reddit post. But it is it's called like the Demon Gardens or something like that. If you Google search Demon Gardens one shot, it's a one shot built for around 12th level characters. And it was just a really interesting little one shot that I was able to easily put into my world because I just needed a nearby forest that needed to be cursed for some reason.
Reasons.
But the enemies inside it and that kind of stuff were really cool.
Okay.
And then the other one is something that I did that you helped me with. I'm a huge Destiny 2 fan, and for a tournament in my campaign, I made my players play Gambit, and I made up the rules to play what is normally this game mode in a video game, and I feel like it went off pretty well.
Yeah, I think we handled it pretty well. It essentially involved co-DMing in separate rooms, and the effects of what happened in that room would affect what would happen in here.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was complicated, but we took our time with it and made sure.
Like
I would run out of the room. I'd be like, "Hey, XYZ happened," and then Jay would be like, "Cool," like throw something on the table. And I'm like, "Sweet."
You give us supers too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Based on the comments, also shout out Dead Aussie. So thanks for collabing on that. Raid of us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking sick.
Yeah. Well,
It's sick though.
thank you guys so much for joining us.
raid.
Yeah, thank you guys for raiding us and
Yeah.
hanging out and chatting with us.
Keegan, find us someone.
Find us
Looking.
We're gonna swing you on to someone else, but if you guys are interested in checking us out, we are doing this every Wednesday night, assuming schedules align and people don't get sick and all sorts of stuff.
We're
but
pretty consistent.
we're
on a
pretty
roll.
damn consistent.
Yeah, Wednesday nights. Shout out Smoking Barrel Tavern as well.
Yeah.
Who rated Dead Aussie, who then rated, I think,
I
One
love
Shot, and who then rated us. But
Oh my gosh.
Also, originally was Legends of Adventurous, I think.
So we're fourth generation?
At least.
Okay.
All we care is that. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
And,
It means a lot.
We're a
passing
fourth
it
edition
on.
raid.
It's
For
it's
sure.
wonderful being part of this community and kind of the chaos and camaraderie that comes with it.
Yeah, one of the
So-
last things we should do, based on Bane TBC, please roll for the odds that next week's session goes off without any issues. Dominic, roll for it.
Roll for it. D20.
Yeah.
D20.
Let's do a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Death save style.
Death save style. Let's
Yeah.
see.
So yeah. We want high.
8.
Ooh, okay, we're gonna get fucked.
Thanks.
I would say the odds are not in your favor.
The DC is a
but-
12 anyways, is what he said.
So
DC's fine.
next session, to kind of lay it down, we are doing her cleric kind of coming of age ritual to become a senior member of her cleric order.
Mm-hmm.
We've knocked down 2 of her major tests. We have the leader of their partner druidic circle to impress now. So one last major test, riding on the back of this flying titan. So we'll see if Nesta Fane, our cleric, can pass her test and
I believe in her.
ascend to the title of Prism, which is like the higher rank of
And then
her.
we all level
Then
up.
I
for
leave you
clerics.
bitches.
Yeah. Then she
New character.
I'm an NPC now.
I've ascended to new heights. Peace.
Goal
Better than
accomplished.
you.
I don't need you anymore.
All right. Well, thank you all so much
Wait,
for
did
joining
the
us.
people I was gonna raid just
Wait.
end?
Wait, they just ended
They
too?
just
All right,
ended.
let's find a new
We gotta
raid
find
while
someone
he's
else.
stalling.
Hang with us,
Yeah.
please.
While he finds another place for us to raid, the greater context is that we're trying to get rid of these sigils that are incredible magic items, but they bond themselves to our souls. And if we die, our soul is forfeit, right? So that's kind of the greater thing we're trying to figure out how to rid ourselves of right now.
Keegan.
So we'll get there.
Oddity Draws is live.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
playing
yeah,
Baldur's
let's
Gate.
swing over
Just
there.
playing Baldur's Gate?
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah!
All right.
she's a friend of ours.
It's not live tabletop game, but she's playing Baldur's Gate. Let's swing on over.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining
All
us.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thank you guys so
y'all.
much. We will see you guys here.
It's also the second time we've raided, so bear with us. We
Yes.
take this.
We will see you guys here, same time, same place. Thank you all so very much. Good night.
And shenanigans!
Camaraderie.